Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy PL with Behind the Well. I remember I used to be in the stew. If y'all don't believe me,
Don't like when I show up. Smoke blowing papers.
but bro is the perfect person for me to say we finna go back to our roots.
I'm gonna need you to hop up, Bucko. Watch out.
Damn, y'all give it up for my man, DJ Red.
What's poppin'? I like that. That's pretty cool.
Alright, bro, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
DJ, what made you become a DJ, my boy?
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was never a thought of mine to do. My mom just got me a gift for Christmas 2012. And after that, I just started doing shit.
Is it a specific way that you set up your
Equipment, yeah. So,
not your equipment, but do you set up your
the
playlist?
playlist, normally I just go there and freestyle every wedding or every club or every little private event. It's just something that just comes to the mind. And if I practice it, I practice it. But if it's something I've been wanting to try, I just try right then and there.
Like, where did the love of music come from? Like, when did you develop the love?
When I was a wee boy, my
Talk
moms grew up off Dusty's. I grew up off Dusty's. She said I was singing those songs all the time. And yeah,
So
truthfully, dance came before music.
I remember that.
Dance came before music. So
about around what time did you realize that you could put your love for music into what you do today?
lyrics speak all the time, and I'm more of a bass head. So I'm like, whatever, how it is when it comes to music, right? It's all a tempo. So everybody has their own like feeling. The faster it is, the more it accelerates your heart. Slower it is, the more, you know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky. I don't know. So it's shit like that. Now when it comes to every day, you know, especially when it comes to working out, you at work, you know you're not supposed to have your phone on the floor, but you gotta have that music. Driving home after you cook out, church, all them places.
The thing about it is with me, bro, it's like when I listen to music, I can go back and forth. I can go Christian music, I can go to hip hop, I can go to it'd be funny like that. How do you balance being a DJ with your personal life?
Man, I'm still figuring that out. I work a regular job and I DJ on the weekends and sometimes after work. So it's like with regular life, that's the only time I really get to go outside. I mean, no, not regular life, DJ life. That's the only time I'm outside now. Like, I'm a shelter kid. I couldn't do shit. So now them parties, yeah, I'm the one making y'all move, not the Bluetooth that y'all keep walking away from. That shit's irritating. Why you do that? Stop.
You right there. You ain't got to change the song.
You gotta change it. I'll just let me hop on the aux, or let me just shut up real quick.
So, what type of events do you do?
Weddings, bars. I want to get in the clubs, and then private events.
We talk about music, and we talk about, you feel me, how you came to love, you feel me, the style of music. But what is your ultimate goal inside of the music industry, and what do you plan on accomplishing?
I'm definitely gonna DJ on 107.5 and Power 92. I gotta get one of them slots, and then hopefully become a regular for some time. I gotta hit a club downtown. House music is forever. You know what I'm saying? Another objective. I wanna headline and do some type of house type thing in Ibiza. That shit sound fire.
You should be getting into that now. Maybe, well, it's just not hating summer, but the little house night shit they be doing at the beach.
I heard. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting into that. I met DJ. Damn, what the fuck? Damn. You make that song "Jack Your Body," man. He was there. He was DJing behind and shit. And I was like, "What's your grand man?" He said, "Hey, just hit me up, hit me up, hit him up." I ain't get word back yet. So I'm just a patient, humble person.
All right, bro. So, what has been the most fulfilling part of being a DJ?
Hmm. Tips. Tips. The most fulfilling part, people leaving home. No, the best part is when they gotta go, but I know they gotta go, but I keep putting shit on to make them make them come back. But it's you gotta go songs. So like they be like, no, we gotta, you gotta book out. It's time to go. I'm tired. Then the fight break out. Okay, of course, whoop that trick. Um, damn, young blood. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. You can get crunk on the neck. Get on my level. What?
Bro, so what actually inspired you to, go into DJing? And it can be a person, place, thing, anything. Yeah. What
Who
inspired
inspired me? What inspired me?
you? Mm-hmm.
Two things. One thing and one person. The thing was, this was back in high school. Like I said, I had got my a Newmark board when I just turned 16 that year. My dad had got me a Toshiba laptop, and the program I was using was Virtual DJ. So I mean, and it's multiple different what's platforms. You got Rekordbox, Tractor, Serato, which is industry standard, and Virtual DJ.
Yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Pierre Keller, owner and founder of Wealth Clothing. At Wealth, we are embodying motivation and abundance. We are committed to not just providing our community with great clothing, but an experience that inspires. Our pieces are designed to offer the perfect mix of style, quality, and affordability while keeping you motivated to chase your success. Wear your ambition proudly. And if you feeling the vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
So you know what I'm saying. I was doing that one. Now I was ass. You know what I'm saying. I was garbage. That shit was. Mom didn't even give me feedback. She just, damn, you supposed to uplift me, not crush my spirit. And that was also motivation. That part, along with the nigga that was at school. So it was another DJ at school. It was other DJs at school, and he was garbage. His blends and transitions weren't giving. So I'm like, yo, that's you gotta fix that. Yeah, I wanted to tell him, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't like to be critiqued, especially other DJs, but you can't if they receptive of it. You know what I'm saying? That's all based off that. Now, I go home and practice every day. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna be like that. I said, now let me do some better blends, better transitions. Now I'm working on these word plays, of course, more scratching. Now that was the thing. Don't be trash like the other nigga. Now, person was, I'm pretty sure y'all know him, DJ Mike P. He was a Juice World DJ. He went to the same high school I went to, but a different class. But he had DJ club after school, and then of course I had to take hip hop theory, which was another music class in high school. Learned how to scratch from Mike P. We had to do a DJing part of the hip hop era for class. Scratch that shit, and then what else? Yeah, he DJ for Juice World. So if he could do it, I can do it. He came from the same school I came to.
How long would you say it took you to get to that point where you like, nah, I'm finna go crazy with this.
I've been doing this shit for about 13 years now. And a great quote, well, not a great, I wouldn't say great, but it's like, it is a quote. They be saying it do take like 10, 15 to get into what you love to do. And shit, that's what shaped me. I really want to see it bigger than what I'm experiencing. And I want to also reach those objectives because I'm already like achieving the goal, but I want to achieve that goal at those places.
Like, what drives your passion and what like keeps the fire going?
My boy. Got a kid. Josiah Alexander Ezekiel Red. I ain't gonna put the other business out there, but
I mean, if you gotta say it, you gotta say it. Or there's some person type shit.
yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Just know it's a typical situation that men go through. It's one of those.
The way shit going now, I probably don't know what you're talking about. But like when I was speaking to you, we were speaking about beats, and you were saying like how you was, slowing down on beats. Like, why you slow down?
I lost my joy from it. Everybody go through phases of life. I'm one of those people who was, you know what I'm saying? We got to like, I'm 28, I'm gonna be 29 this year. We got to that 25 and shit was like, whoa, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I had my boy at 22 going on 23. I was still young in the mind, a little immature. Both of us were. But that shit, you gotta keep going. Because everybody gonna have that period where they just sink. You gotta crawl through that shit.
You over there putting some shit together?
Down there, I'm trying to connect some shit right now.
What goal do you hope to reach next in your career, and what keeps you driving that thing?
I hope to reach a status of like acknowledgement or like, oh, I know who that is. Not like super flashy of fame, like just with the shits though. You know? Like, oh damn. It's red, it's red, it's red, it's red. This is one of the beats I made when I was finger drumming. It's called Crazy 8.
How do you approach creating like your set list for these different events?
I interact with the people. I'll talk to them, see what they're into, make them smile. And then I'll be like, all right. They're like, oh, you the DJ? Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I get on. Mugs be saying what they like. And then I'm like, I'm not taking no requests though.
So,
No, I just I'm fucking with. No, so I just go in there and it's like I feel everybody. The higher, like I was saying, the higher the tempo, the faster your heart rate, the lower it is, the lower your heart rate. It's all a feeling. So I just be going on every time I do wedding or a bar or a private event. It's like it's based off the crowd. For one, you gotta know how to read that shit, and two, you gotta know when to play certain stuff during the mood, especially in a bar. If you're gonna be DJing in the bar, sometimes you gotta slow it down because they need to spend some money on a drink.
do you sometimes plan these ahead?
Some of them, because some weddings are a bitch and a pain sometimes because everybody you can't please everybody. Everybody know that for real, but we cannot please everybody. It's always gonna be that one person or that group of people who don't like this particular song because of XYZ woo wop bam. I'm like, it's not that serious. Do you hear the bass though? Like the beat go hard. And they be saying some catchy shit. And I'm like, all right, but do you hear the beat though? Then be that one person. I don't think they want to request this one song. They either don't dance to it or nobody dancing to it. Man said, can you play Cupid Shuffle? I bet you everybody gonna start dancing.
Wow.
Nobody was dancing. I even said on the microphone, here go a special request so they can get the heat off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like working at a restaurant. You the host, they mad at you for no reason. They mad at me because I played this bullshit. I'm like, fuck all that, man. Anybody dance? No, no, it don't. No, it don't.
Let me ask you this. What's one that always get them up?
It,
I think I know.
it's a couple. It's a couple of them. Now weddings, I will always say, it's gotta. It's gonna be Journey. Mr. Brightside. Every time. No, Mr. Brightside. Weddings all the time.
What about parties around our age? Our age. Yes.
Some shit from Walla Cam era. What y'all think it is?
I keep forgetting y'all.
Real niggas do listen to Sexy Red.
I like
Not watch the. I watch the videos.
real niggas listen.
'Cause- I'm not gonna lie. Like I listen to music. I listen to it. I first everybody listen to it for the beat. Then they go back listen to them lyrics, or they can do both. When Kendrick dropped this shit last year. He dropped this shit last year. I'm like, damn, this shit cold to the bitch. Then when TV Up came on, I played that shit like 6 times straight back to back. I couldn't even finish. But anyway, yeah. It's damn, I forgot what the fuck I was just
We talking about the music. Music.
Dreams and nightmares gonna always get somebody going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dreams and nightmares.
Bro,
Can we talk about Tevin Campbell?
Finito.
Finito.
That's a
Fiesta. Bopping shit.
respect.
Any juke song. And how you mix it in, niggas gonna start footworking, bitch gonna start shaking ass. It is what it is. House music. Ooh, yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Motherfuckers be hitting that shit. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hold on, I always want to try.
Follow me.
The beat again.
Doom.
No, not that one.
Well, that's the wait, hold on. Is that percolate? Is that percolator?
I just be seeing people do it.
I know that ain't the uptown downtown. Oh shit.
Yeah, that.
Well, that's that African shit, boy. They be hitting that shit all the time.
You hit that, that's my shit.
Sing that. Oh shit. What else? 3-piece.
3-piece. No, that's
No, that's another one. Shawty, give me a sign if you wanna be satisfied. Hey.
You don't know nothing about. There's a neat thing in my bedroom.
Yep. You gonna see people on the wall. 2 cups.
This generation.
Cause we the first last of internet.
And bro, I went to one of the most partying schools, bro. We did our shit. I'm not gonna lie. But as far as that, you feel me? As far as that, how we used to be in a basement party.
See that 08 to 2013 era. I love that era, man. Oh, 08, like late 2000s up to mid 2010. Damn.
It was busting.
It was safe.
Exactly. Go outside.
You can go outside.
We can go to party.
It wasn't that serious. It wasn't like super safe, but it wasn't that serious.
But bro, let me ask you. Do you have like any, you feel me, projects or events coming up? People know what you got going on.
I got 3 weddings this weekend, back to back. Tomorrow's the start. It's in Mokina. The one on Saturday is it's a 4-hour drive near Springfield. Then the one on Sunday is at the Little House, or the Little House. I don't know. I think it's Little Lido. I'm sorry. And that's downtown.
I know, bro. I know. I mean, do like the travel? Do it like take a toll on you though, or you just be like, I'm gonna go have fun?
It depends on the gig. I gotta sometimes get myself in the right mood to prepare myself for the crowd, because some gigs are crowd specific, and some gigs are like mixed crowd of age and of ethnicity. So that shit, you gotta like. I listen to everything, not everything, There's some garbage shit out there, but I listen to everything. Country, I'm starting to get onto, but I'm starting to incorporate country into some other shit because now I see, oh shit, that shit kind of slaps. Rock and R&B, juke house, that's kind of somewhat the same thing. Hip hop and steppers music, that shit when it mesh well, motherfuckers gonna be like, damn shit.
So, if you had to leave anything with our listeners, anything, advice, anything, what would it be?
Breathe, breathe.
Like, what you got going on? Like, how can the people reach you if they want to book?
Y'all can follow me on IG at _1130. No, it's not the numbers. It's at _ELEVENTHIRTY. I spelled 30 right.
I'm gonna put it up on
That, follow me on TikTok. It's 2 underscores, same name. In the book, that's where you can get to know me a little bit personally. I'll be posting some wild stuff, and it'd be funny. Some of it. No, I'm tough crowds. But the book is my name, Jared Red. You're gonna see it from the yard.
Yeah. I like to thank you for coming on the show, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for inviting me, dog.
Yeah, because you're from Chicago, right?
I'm from the burbs,
So,
Chicago land. South side though. I'm South side though.
I'm asking like I don't know, bro. But shit.
I lived in the city. I lived in the rough part too.
Man, I wish I could have got to see you do something. Let me hear that beat. Let me hear another one of your beats.
The one I played recently, that was Crazy 8.
But bro,
This one,
I ain't got nothing but love for you, bro.
this one is called And It's Bussin'.
But I cannot let you get up out of here, bro, without this.
Oh, damn, hold on.
I know you be deep in, probably like, man, where my phone at? Go ahead, sit that bitch up there, drop the phone.
Is a proper and a charge? It's just a proper, it charge?
I don't know if it charged, but it's a Bluetooth speaker.
Bruh, you just made backseat action even better. This backseat, let me set this up for you, baby. She got a speaker on it too. Bet.
My name Charisma, and I started my brand based off just mainly just wanting to be in control of my fashion design. Like I've been doing it since I was a kid, so I wanted something that basically represented me. And I guess I really just wanted something that could like influence my hustle more because I like hustling, I like money, I like being able to be resilient, and I don't know. I just really I don't know. I was always into fashion, so I just wanted something that translated it into my future. I went to school for it, so it's like I just wanted to be able to get out of college and know that I was good with the fashion design area. When I was growing up, I didn't really too much, care too much about designing. It took me to really like understand my skills and my passion for it in order for me to get to that point. So, um, yeah.
I feel you because you feel me like I do clothes also. Like this is on.
That's your line.
Yeah, this one. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like in a intermission to where I'm cooking up to where I can come back out. Cause like a year ago, all of my inventory was stolen. So I had to sit and think, like, am I finna let this go, or am I finna find me another hustle?
Mm-hmm.
So I hopped on this YouTube shit. The typical day for Sugar Baby, what that look like?
Typical day for me. Mainly, it's been a bit repetitive lately because it's prom season. So I've basically been doing the same routine lately. Like I get up, um, mainly answer like messages, emails, stuff that's like real important, people that want to meet me at the certain time of the day. Cause I do walk-in clients too. So when I do walk-ins, a lot of people message me early in the morning trying to figure out if I'm gonna be there or not the day of. So I just handle that, and then I end up just coming up here doing a lot of I do alterations, walk-ins, prom. So if I got prom stuff I gotta do, I get that done. Sometimes I have prom consultations or just consultations for like customs, birthdays, stuff like that. So it's been very repetitive throughout the week. So that's where I'm at right now.
Which brings me to my next question: how has prom season been?
Prom season, it's been good this year. I just got out here though, so it's like I'm really trying to get to another level of clientele. So it's like I've been working real good with like doing alterations for prom and like just making prom dresses and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get more into the like men side of everything, but other than that, it's been good this season. Like I would say it's a passion and the money.
I feel
Cause I
you.
like, again, I like money and I like the passion behind it. So it's like it's basically a win-win for me.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
Some
Trust
people
me.
don't get the same. People just want the money at the end of the day, but yeah.
I feel you. Trust me, because when it comes down to like this, for example,
Hmm.
I didn't even know this was becoming. I didn't even know this was going to become a passion after my clothing. You feel me?
Right.
Because it's like you know how YouTube work. It don't instantly pop on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm basically doing this until you feel me. It's paying off now.
Yeah.
So what has motivated you the most to do what you do?
Um I feel like coming from like school, when I went down to Bloomington, it kind of, in a way, it was decent down there, but like in a way, it also like shaped me to the person that I am today. Because once I went down there, I was going through so many different problems. Like God was just telling me, like, no, being down there just not for you. And like I don't know. I'm a city girl at heart, so like when I go down there and I'm in the suburbs, it's like no motion for real. It's just so slow. Nothing's like happening. It's the same old thing every day,
I
and
feel you.
that's what gave me the motivation to open my boutique down there because I felt like it'd have more motion. But then I started realizing like it ain't no motion down there for real. So the schooling, all of that, like it kind of like just shaped me to who I was. So I ended up just deciding to be better and moving away, and that's the biggest part of.
So you gain that independence out there.
Yeah, that's what I feel like
I
I did.
feel
I
you.
mean, I went to school in other places, but when I went out there, it was just something different about them that really like shaped me into being what you said,
Can
independent.
you tell us about your most proudest moment or moments?
So I think opening my store was the first part of it, and then creating my website. I created my logo from scratch, so I think those was proudest moments. And then also just being able to like pick up where I left off type of thing, because closing the business ain't easy. Like knowing that you were successful and felt like you was good in what you did, and then having to close it can be like, a different feeling. So I feel like I'm proud that I was able to get over that and start fresh.
Another question: do you have like any events or promotions that you got coming up or currently?
Um, I don't. I normally just, go with the wind about certain things, but I do want to end up doing a fashion show one day for myself, and I want to be able to like have different designers and different basically people to model it and stuff like that. But maybe, maybe at the end.
So, how did you feel about Dante fashion show?
I liked it. It was good. Me and Dante go way back, so we've been cool for years beyond that point. I think he just had, this was probably his first fashion show, so there's a little, things that he could have probably improved on. But other than that, I liked it. It was flowing good, and the production was real nice.
I see y'all was about we came a year after y'all. Y'all was worked on way better than ours. That's why we was asking motherfuckers.
No, me and him went to school together. Actually, we went to WIU together. So
Now that we are here, if you can give the viewer any pieces or piece of advice, what would it be?
um like I said, to take accountability even if you feel like you wrong. I mean, not wrong. Being resilient through everything that happens to you. Pray. Um, be consistent. Hustle, because not every day is guaranteed. And yeah, that's mainly it. Making money.
I, I like the way this is my first time meeting this young lady, but I like the way she thinks.
Thank you.
And I really, as I was, looking on your page, I really like your work.
Hmm.
And I just don't want you to, leave without me showing you some type of appreciation.
What's that?
Go ahead, find out.
I'm not good with surprises. What is it?
Find out.
What's in there? I'm
It's
scared. It's a what?
they, they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know what it's in.
Y'all don't know. Y'all lying. What's
You
this?
probably got a hell of these.
What is this? Oh,
It's a ring light.
thank you. Let me wait. Hold on. Let me open it. Hold on.
You probably wanna keep this box or
Nah, I'm blushing. Hold on. Wait. I really want to open it because I want to see the whole thing.
I ain't opening
You got one of these too? This decent. Thank you.
it. You welcome.
Yeah, I don't know how to accept gifts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really good at accepting stuff. I normally get stuff on my own. Like, so a lot of people don't normally like just give stuff to me. So yeah.
We don't get shit, and when we
I
do get
really
shit,
don't like this decent. This raw.
you welcome.
Yeah.
So, if you
Remember.
can pick any one of your collections, no
Mhm.
matter if it's a dress, some shorts, a top, no matter what it is, what's your favorite
Any collection of
of
mine?
yours?
Um, I feel like it'll be my first collection that I ever made. It was called Entanglement. Entanglement. It was around. It came out around like Valentine's Day. So um, that was my first collection ever where I was able to make pants, shorts, a skirt. It was like 2-piece sets, and I did a whole little collection like photo shoot for it. So I think that's my favorite because it really like told me my abilities of fashion for real, like what I could do after college.
So you think you can show us?
Uh, I'll send you pictures, but I could show y'all some more of my work in the front if
All
you want.
right, I just want to see some of your work.
Okay,
So
yeah. Okay. So these are two of my work pieces. It's not everything that I do, but normally when I put stuff on these mannequins, they go real quick. So these gonna be gone soon. Um, this stuff is just old work that I've worked on and done, and I just hang it up here. And it's more so like jean sets, 2 pieces that I made, stuff that I revamped from other clothes. But I really be making stuff from scratch for real. So most of the stuff I make from scratch I always sell. This stuff just it's been here. Some
this
of this stuff
caught
came
my
from my
eye.
boutique too. When I had my boutique in Bloomington.
Show her a label.
Hmm. I want to get a store again because I still
Mhm.
got all the stuff that I had in my old store, but um,
I'm gonna cut it.
I don't know. It's something about Chicago I'm a little afraid of. Putting a nice
Mhm.
store up in Chicago like
Mhm.
that,
You
people
gotta make
gonna rob
sure.
me.
You gotta make sure you go somewhere that's.
Decent,
Mm.
yeah. Like I still got my sign and everything. It's just I'm taking it little by little because I really want to build the clientele first. Like I want to make sure people know who I am before I just make a whole new business out here again. So that
Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy PL with Behind the Wealth, season 2. This season, we got some hot shit for y'all. Y'all already know that I've been cooking up. Now, I say cooking up. Yo, Chef Jono, what's the word?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Folks get too interested. Hey. You got the juice now. You ready to get to this, man?
Come on, man. I got some good food I'm gonna cook for y'all. Got some braised oxtail with some rice, some sauteed vegetables, and make it do what it do like I always do,
Wait,
man.
let's get to it, man, because I definitely bought the hunger. So let's get to it. So who is Jono and what you do?
Man, Jono, man, I'm a father of two. I'm a chef. And man, when I'm in that kitchen, I just make everything do what it do in here, man. That's where all the magic happen at. Man, I make people happy with the outcome of my food, and everybody that try my food give me good reactions, and they let me know, how I'm doing when in the kitchen.
I definitely feel you. Hey, man, how do you separate cooking at work from cooking at home?
So how I separate cooking from work and cooking at home is when I'm at work, it's recipes that we have to follow by. And certain measurements have to be in the food, like the seasonings, vegetables, or any other thing that we add into the food. And when you cooking at home, man, you just cooking with love. Ain't no measurements. It's cooking how you want to. You can add as much as you want to. So yeah.
Same thing with me, man. I understand when you at home, man, you could do whatever you want. Man, I be throwing anything in a pot, man. Jono, how far do you plan on taking your career?
Man, I plan on going as far as I can because I figure like people always hungry and people always need somebody to make good food for them. So I figure like as long as I'm here doing this, what I do, why not keep putting smiles on people's faces and continue to make good and great food?
Do you enjoy cooking at home or at work more?
I really enjoy it's kind of both because either way it go, people be happy with the outcome of the food, what I make. When I'm at home, I bring the house together when I make barbecue chicken. Everybody in the house love when I make the barbecue chicken, and I know that's one thing that we're not gonna have no leftovers of. Pretty much nothing I make though, and when I'm at work, kids love my food all the time. Once I see them back in line, that's how I know that they enjoyed the food that I had made that day at work.
I see you with the ribs, man. You be doing your shit with the ribs,
Yeah,
man.
man.
When the next time you think you gonna do the little rib thing?
So the ribs, it's been cold out here in Chicago, man. So I can
Who
go out,
you
I can
telling?
go outside and do it, but I'm just trying to wait for it to warm up a little bit before I go back out there.
No, I was talking about like the plates, and doing the plates with the ribs.
Oh yeah, hey man, place coming back real soon, man. Just be patient with me right now. Place from the start coming back out within a month. I'm trying to be in more barbecue competitions, most of make me a better cook.
Oh, all right, we know John know the chef with the ribs, but what's something that we don't know about you?
Some most people don't know about me is I'm a big wrestling fan. So still to this day, this was this was something like that I always wanted when I was a kid, and I end up finally getting it.
Man,
So
you know, all of us, each and every one of us, man, we trying to make ourselves better each and every day.
yeah.
Everybody, that's the whole point, to make ourselves better, man. So, what's your personal goal when you at work and when you at home cooking?
So personal goals that I personally got right now, I'm trying to get in more like barbecue competitions. I did one this past October. It was my building versus another building that's like on the campus. and we barbecued the ribs, chicken. We made spaghetti and corn, and then we had like different kind of judges. Judge the food, judge the barbecue to see how it was and stuff. So the team that I was on, we ended up winning, brought home a trophy, and so trying to get in more competition so I can really see what's more out there for me myself. So right now, man, we just braising the oxtails down. We want to get a little char color on both sides, sear them up real good. Then we're gonna let these boys go ahead and boil for a couple of like 2 hours, maybe 2-3 hours, till they get tender, falling off the bone.
So what you finna do? What you finna put them in some gravy or?
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna make a gravy with it. I'm gonna make some rice on the side, probably some sauteed spinach. You know.
So besides your ribs, we already know what a rib stand at. Throw them onions up in 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Where you think them? Where you think that's at? Where you think your oxtails at?
These oxtails, man. First time I made them, man, they was a 10 out of 10. So these gonna be a 10 out of 10 right along with them. Taste the same way I made them last time. But this time I'm gonna have somebody else try them other than the people that's in my house today. So I can get a real review on to see what I'm missing or if I need to add more or add less of what I put in here.
All right, and we will get to that, bro.
What you got going on right here?
Yo.
What you got going on right here, man?
I just got done whipping up some I just did 2 orders of 2 Phillies. But everything else I'm waiting on everybody to pull up. Told everybody I'm out here.
Man.
Getting these orders out, man. Everything made fresh to go, man. Been out here all day, so hey, I'm out here from 11 to 3, so if you want some good food, man, come pull up on me.
Dedication. Yeah,
Pull up
bro,
on me, man.
bro out here in a cold. It ain't cold, but you know Chicago be windy. But bro out here waiting on y'all, man. You just shot with Jono. What's up?
I had a good experience. Food came out fast, hot, fresh. If y'all don't get the fuck over here, like, come on.
How you feel, man? How you feel out here?
Man, getting this money, man. Getting this work done. I got this right here. Philly cheese steak sandwich. We got peppers and onions on it with white American cheese. Then it's gonna come with some fries. Customer just want mayo and mustard on this one. So we gonna top that up. See the cheese in there, right? I see it. Top that boy up. Watch the plate in. See that? See that?
We double meat or
Fuck it, double meat.
double meat?
Fuck it. A double meat. You just want mustard and mayo. Mustard mayo action on.
He double meat. I was just playing, folks.
Yeah, fuck it.
He double meat.
What I want to know is, Jono,
Mm-hmm.
what inspired you to become a chef, bro?
What inspired me to become a chef?
What inspired you to become a chef?
When I first started working my job where I'm at now, I started off as a dish room person, washing dishes, washing pots. But I'm like, I can't keep seeing myself doing this. So in between like time throughout my shift, I'll go get people that's cooks breaks and stuff.
I feel you.
So like I'll go get like people. It was an omelet station, a pasta station, and a pizza station that we got. I just go give them a little break so I can see like what can I do and see like what more can I learn from being out here with this little time that I got. And the managers was seeing like, oh, he really trying to move up and do more for himself and trying to actually be a cook. And then that's when I got promoted to be a pizza cook at my job. And I went from being a pizza cook to one of the top cooks at work. And it was like, I just went from there.
That's actually something that I be talking about because I love, that's why, I called you and asked you to come on the show because I love to see, especially people around my age and younger, wanting to, go to that next step. It don't matter where you at in life. You want to go to that next step.
Long journey. Took a good what 3 to 4 years to make that jump.
Who is your biggest inspiration inside or outside the food industry?
So my biggest inspiration, I say it got to be my kids because they love when I cook. So I know like I gotta keep them fed almost every day. And when I make something good, I see like the reactions on their face and to see like, oh damn, daddy really know what he doing in this kitchen. And also it's like my family too, because people always look to me to cook food, so they make sure that the food is good all the time. And then they wouldn't have to ask like, oh, who made this? They already know who made it.
Man, I understand, man. Kids can be a big inspiration, and especially when they always home.
All the
I
time.
ain't got no kids, but you feel me? I know that they always home.
Yeah.
So, man, like, how do you come up with stuff at specific times to cook? Like, how do you do your meal plan and stuff like
So pretty much what we got, whatever we got in the freezer, I'll probably base it off that and switch the meals up every week. So we motherfuckers gonna have chicken, beef, burgers, stuff like that. I try to also find like different stuff I know like that we haven't ate in a long time, and then I'll just probably end up cooking it. But most of the time, we probably rerun like the food that we eat because the kids they eat certain foods, and I try to make sure like that they can eat almost every day because I'll try to make something that I know that they're gonna eat
that?
versus I'm making something I know that I really like, but I know that they're not gonna really eat. So I'll try to make something everybody can eat at one time instead of having to make 2 meals.
I just, I just feel, man. I'm just glad I only got to cook for me, and I ain't got to do all that meal planning because
Uh-huh.
everybody gonna eat eating sandwich and noodles. Fuck over me. That's not me, man. How do you turn failure into inspiration for growth?
So first you gotta be willing to see where you failed at. So it's like it's all a learning process. So once you see where you failed at, you might want to sit back and really think on like why I keep being bad at this certain thing versus the other. So you want to sit back and see what you fell in that, and you want to learn from it. The only way you're gonna learn from it to see like where you went wrong at. Then once you fix all the mistakes, you'll be the best at whatever you can do.
Man, dropping knowledge, man. My boy dropping knowledge. Uh,
But you gotta be willing to fail first. Cause if you can't fall first, you ain't gonna get back up on time, man.
Listen to this man. What I tell y'all, bro.
You gotta start. Hey,
See,
you gotta start from somewhere.
listen to this man.
You gotta start from somewhere, man.
The whole season one, man. That's y'all. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments how many times I done told y'all that.
Yeah,
Man, just it's up to you. On a scale 1 to 10, how would your kids rate your food?
Shit, a 10. Hey, anything with uh, pasta sauce, chicken, ribs. Turn around. Turn this way.
Okay,
Just listen to him, y'all.
okay, Ava. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your food? Your daddy food? 100. Just you said 100. No, not a 100 and nothing. Oh,
100 out of 100, man. We ain't doing no 10 out of 10. We doing 100 out of 100.
okay, Sam. On the scale from 1 to 10, how good is your brother food?
A million out of a million.
Bro, what's your favorite food that he makes?
Barbecue chicken.
What about you, Sam?
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. All right, you got it. You got it. You got it. But I got a question though. How is life being the chef at work?
Life as chef at the workplace. Man, it's fun. We joke, listen to music. You know, we might have arguments sometimes, but it's all love at the end of the day. Because life as a chef at work, also, we know what type of food that's getting put out first. So we know what's gonna taste good, what's gonna taste bad. We can give recommendations to other people to say, go try this over here or go try that over there. This real good today.
Did you see this coming when you was in college?
I actually didn't because when I was going to school, I was going to school for business. But you know, this still falls along the business category.
All right.
But I actually do more cooking than actually running actually running my business. But it's all the same thing at the end of the day. But I really didn't think I was gonna be into the cooking industry until, like I told you, I was a utility worker, so I really couldn't see myself doing that for too long. So I was trying to see like how can you make money outside of work? People always hungry. So a food business is a business that's like can run forever. People always hungry.
Tell me about a time where customers' feedback affected your cooking.
So a time when a customer gave me feedback. So pretty much like depending on what you making that day, that customer may not like heavy spices on their food. And they'll probably tell you like, can you just do less spice next time? Because everybody don't like real hot food, or not even just like hot food, any kind of season. Like you might oversalt your food, and they'll tell you to let you know like you put a little bit too much salt in there. So you as the cook and the chef, you have to go back and make the adjustments to where it's not being salty or it's not being overspiced.
But you know, sometimes, man, people just be being assholes.
Yeah.
They just be talking shit. If you could leave our listeners with a piece of advice that would help them throughout their journey, what would it be?
Hey, sometimes you gotta what's the saying? You gotta be uncomfortable to get comfortable. You never know, man, what you can do when you actually out here in this field doing it yourself. So it might be days where you might not have good days of doing it, but it might be days you have good days. But you want to put everything together so you can be the best person that you can be, and continue to do what you do best.
When I first, started this, I ain't think it was gonna come as far as it did, man.
Right.
And I just feel that it shouldn't be taken as no little thing. So that's why I feel you deserve this, man.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, open that up, my boy.
See what you got,
I thought they was gonna put it in the box. To be honest, they just throw it in the regular Amazon box.
Right. Oh yeah.
Open it.
Hey man, if y'all know, tell y'all one thing. We don't use lighter fluid to start no grill no more, man. Put your coals in here, start your fire down here at the bottom, and go from there. No more lighter fluid on that
I'm
barbecue.
telling y'all, man, them ribs, man.
No more lighter fluid on that barbecue, man. Straight smoke, nothing else. No lighter fluid, no nothing. Put your coals in here, start your fire down here at the bottom. Let this boy heat up for like 10, 15 minutes. Drop them down. Hey,
I'm telling y'all,
gonna have the
man.
best barbecue in the world, man. No lighter fluid taste of nothing. Promise you that.
He telling y'all the truth, man. I'm telling y'all about them ribs. Come shop with bro, so y'all can get in with bro.
Yep.
Link in with bro.
Tune in,
I'm
man.
gonna put all his information in the description though, on phone number.
Yep. Bet.
Nothing much, just out here living, looking good.
Do I call you Tiana or Marche?
You can call me Tiana.
I've been wanting to tell you for so long, and I am not lying.
What?
That jacket you made, the one with the sleeves,
The long
your
sleeve.
sleeves out.
That's one of my favorite pieces.
So you want to say something to the people before we get started?
Just hi, I guess. I'm Tiana, owner of Fonse by Marche. And yeah, I'm just ready to get into it.
Okay, so who is Tiana and what do she do?
So, who is Tiana? I like to consider myself kind of like the jack of all trades. Like, I feel like I do a lot. Mainly, my focus is fashion designing, and on the side, I'm a therapist. So, I've kind of been trying to interlace those two worlds and have my fashion and my designs tell like a story through my business. I'm the owner of Fonse by Marche. Um, it's I make custom made clothing. I do tailoring and do customizations to clothing as well. And so yeah.
Okay, so what started your interest in tailoring and how did it evolve?
Okay. Well, in making clothes in general, like my grandma taught me how to use a sewing machine when I was very young. So I had like a little brass sewing machine and I made like a little bag and a little hat out of it. And I took a break for like a long while until I got to college. And that's when my interest and love for sewing, not just fashion, but sewing, came back to light. I was in a fashion show. It was for Breast Cancer Month. Our Black Culture Center had through it, and I did that fashion show. And I'm like, I want to do my own designs. Like, I want to create my own everything. And so I started like I think it was probably the next semester. I minored in textile and apparel management. I took a few classes throughout my college career. I also started an organization called Model 3.0. I went
Mhm.
to Mizzou, and I believe they're still going. But I started that to like create a space for fashion designers, models, photographers for us all to come together and like collab and make things and create things. And so like just like being in that fashion show, it kind of like okay, I want more. I want to kind of I don't know create around my lifestyle is in a sense and do what I love and from there, I just kept going, and eventually, it developed into my business. Um, like even during some of my classes, I created like my logo, and was able to like experiment with different designs, different logos, and yeah, I kept going until I got here.
Inspiration. It's kind of like you feel me, like how where I started. You feel me? I didn't have like the classes and all that, but I just jumped into it. Like nobody, you have no help or in support. But once you actually get into it, you feel me? You start to see the different people and
Like that's what you. I feel like that's what you have to do. You just have to put yourself out there and just do it and go for it. Because like starting a business, you don't have a lot of support. And I feel like once you just jump out there and do it, like that's when doors start to open and you start to see people who are doing the same thing you do, and you're able to network and meet new people. And like you said, that's how we came together.
mm, how do you feel your business impact you as a person?
Um, I feel like more so my business is a piece of me. Um, like it has like different elements of me and different parts of my story. And so I feel like it shows just like a part of me and who I am. And I also feel like it motivated me to like go harder and just like be a hustler in a sense. Like we were saying earlier, like you're starting off, you're doing a lot of this on your own. Like you have to be the sewer, you have to be your content creator, your advertiser. you have to do so much like behind the scenes, and it just allowed me to like juggle so many different things. It keep me motivated, passionate about what I love and what I enjoy, and I feel like ultimately, like it just made me a better person.
And to what you said about, you feel me, doing all, man, that when I tell y'all that this is not no joke, when you start a podcast on top of owning a business, man, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna show y'all. Season 2. Just stay tuned. During these last couple of years, obviously you did the fashion show, and what have you been working on lately?
So recently I just dropped a collection. It's for spring 2025. It's kind of the main thing I've been working on besides like alterations here and there. And so I actually brought a few pieces today that I want to show you all. They're part of the collection. They're on my Instagram and website as well. And so y'all can go check them out. But I created this collection. I've been working on it for a while, and like I finally just released it. So I've been very excited about it, and it's only 7 pieces, 7 outfits, 2 males and 5 women outfits. And I only brought a few today, so I'll show y'all a few. But yeah, so this is just a sweat set that features the dancer bows on the side with the split. And then I'll show you some of the other pieces that's in the collection as well. So this is the Divine Couture. Oh, and then the collection is called Touched by Grace. This is the Divine Couture jogging set. It's just a hoodie, jacket, and sweatpants. Featuring the princess scenes, they shape and sculpt the body.
I got a question.
Okay.
So, who and what inspired this line?
Um, so I would say it's kind of just been inspired by me in my life a little bit. It's kind of two things that kind of influenced it. Um, the choices of like the fabrics and the color was influenced by me, and kind of like even the names of the clothing, Divine Couture sweat set. This piece is called Delicate Ties, and it's kind of just been like a expression of like my healing journey and my spiritual journey combined. So this is pieced together corset because it has the different pieces, and it's a corset shape, so whole structure and shape. And then this is the move over this way. This is the intertwined skirt. So it's a skirt, and you can move the zippers up and down, and shorts under. So let's see, and then it can also be paired with this. This is the Drake Grace skirt. And if you see it on my Instagram, you'll see like how it's ruched and sculpts the body as well. And it could be paired with this top or that skirt. Okay.
Okay, I got another question. What is the most rewarding part of being your own boss?
I think the most rewarding part is two things. One, seeing my designs come to life, and then two, also seeing my customers happy. Being able to create exactly what they wanted, or style them the way they wanted, or whatever the case it is. Like seeing them satisfied is very rewarding because I'm able to share my passion with other people. And also just
these clothes are an example of just me making my dreams come true. So
What keeps you so passionate about your brand all of these years?
I think what keeps me passionate is two things. One, being able to see like my creations come to life, like planning something out and designing something is totally different from seeing it turn it into like an actual piece of clothing or garment. And so it's very fulfilling. And then also two, making my customers happy, like seeing them satisfied with whatever piece they wanted me to create or alteration they wanted me to make them feel more confident and more beautiful is also very fulfilling and rewarding as well.
What are some things that you plan on accomplishing by the end of 2025?
My goal for the end of 25 is to do another fashion show in November. I did a fashion show for my brand in November of 2020 2022. And it was like very intimate. And so this year I'm planning on doing a bigger collection and just putting more time into my pieces and into the event itself and just open it up to more people to come. Um, and so really that's the main thing that I want to accomplish this year.
I felt that.
Yeah.
If you could leave our listeners with either a piece or pieces of advice, what would they be?
The one thing that I will leave you guys with is for any entrepreneur, fashion designer, or whatever you're doing, is to just go for it. Whatever you want to do, whatever you plan to do, just do it. Just put your foot out there and take that chance. Because I feel like if you wait, you're just going to keep procrastinating, contemplating, doing all these things, and time is just going to pass you by. So just go for it. Like it can be scary, but it can also be rewarding once you finally just do it and accomplish everything that you plan to.
And time will eat your ass up.
It
So
definitely will. Time flies.
I like to thank you, Miss Tiana, for coming on my show. One of the many who is going to succeed and blow up.
Thank you. I'm definitely counting on it, and thank you for having me.
No problem. You done taught me some shit, and I feel you one of the ones that make it possible for me. Want to be my manufacturer.
You said want to be your main
Manufacturer.
me. Oh,
Cam.
I just didn't hear what you said.
Thank you for coming on Behind the Well. Hold on, I got something for you.
Oh.
Now, I don't know nothing about tailoring and all that, but
Aw, this is cute. Can you see this? This is a little sewing kit. Oh, this is nice. Thank you. Bet.
Sade, 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 you my black
owner of UTOA, my boy, Caddy.
How you feeling, man? How
How
you
you
coming,
feeling,
man?
my
How you
boy?
feeling?
I ain't saying
What's
you in the
going
world,
on? Man, it's been some
man.
years, man. What's up, man? It's like A-Round K. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all doing, man? What's going on, man? Where we
Man,
at?
what
Where
it
we at?
is,
We
man?
here, man.
We finna get to it.
You
I
feel
got a
me?
question for you. I got one question for
What's
you,
that
though.
question you got for me, bro?
What you got to say to the people before we get started?
A-Round Cat. You feel me? You follow me everywhere. 2H Cat 004. You feel me? In Chicago. I'm from Chicago. South, suburbs. Let's get it, man. I want to hear these questions. My boys, he got some questions for me. I'm ready for it.
Let's get it,
You
man. We
feel me?
finna get to it.
I got my flag. This is the Moorish flag right here. Check out.
Let me know a little bit about yourself and what you do. Like, what's the sauce? Like, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What? Hey, so it's Cad, C-A-D, Cad. Like I said before, I'm from Chicago, South Side, Suburbs. I say both because people be like, he ain't from Chicago. Man, I'm from both. I'm from Chicago. Look, nah, man, I'm cooling right now. I make music. You ain't know. I make music right now. They say rock music, but I ain't no rock star. I'm a rock star. You feel me? Check me out, though. I do that. I got country music I'm working on, new country music. Oh, you see this flag right here? You see this flag? This that Moorish American flag right here. I'm with the Moors. You feel me? You don't know the Moors. Check that out. You tweak. You need to know what the Moors is. Come on, man. But I'm just chilling, man. I got Got my horns back. Oh yeah, this my. You feel me? Check me
I
out.
gotta ask, man. You remember helping me in the beginning, bro? Like
Yes, sir.
in the very beginning, I sent you in trade with the beginning, the first you
Big
did,
ass
bro.
W on it.
The first you did, bro, and then turned around and helped me again with the guy,
Yeah, with the hoodie.
I know you was Cat, but I ain't never, you feel me, like came around you as to know who you actually is. But how do you separate like your personal life from, you feel me, your
Business,
professional?
profession. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got a personal life. I don't have one. They lied to you. We don't have one. This is music. This is art. I'm out here, man. Every day to me is working on my craft, or just music, or the other stuff I do. But I'm always working in the mood. That's good. I'm so happy to be here with y'all, man. I don't even know, man.
Man, I'm happy to have you, man. You don't know, man. You don't know how long I've been trying to get you on this motherfucker, bro.
I appreciate
Go
that,
back
brother.
and look at your DMs on Instagram, bro. I hit you up back in January. I was finna hit your sister up, bro. Like,
Okay, yeah. See my sister. See, hey, go check out my sister. She got a whole clothing brand called Royal Superior. she go by CC Royal, man. Check it out, man. And this was the first. His clothing brand was the first brand I ever modeled for. So when he gave me the opportunity to model, they opened a whole other window for me, bro. I did fashion shows. I'm still doing stuff. Like, man.
What does successful look like to you? And like, I asked you that because how did it change from in the beginning when you first started?
Success. I feel like for me, it gotta be God. If you ain't got God, you can't be successful. To me, that's my personal, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm Muslim. It's my personal, you feel me? Success, believing in yourself, having a good team. Because you can have anybody be like, hey, dude, I rap, bro. Oh, I can manage you, do. But you got to have them right people that's, when you ain't got it, they'll put in for you. Or you'll sit there and work with you. It's the team effort, believing, having faith. That's success to me.
I feel you.
And never giving up on yourself. Always believe in you. You important, man. You feel me? Or woman. You feel me?
You got a question?
Somebody. Question from the audience?
Oh yeah, as far as the music industry and everything, like what was your biggest challenge getting into it?
Finding the studio. For me, I had the music, we were writing, but finding the studio that was affordable, it was for me, definitely. Man, I can help you with that. I've been to plenty ones. I can help you. I've been to there in Arizona. I got some in Cali. I got not all states, but around. I love this one. It's in Mesa or Mesa. Forgive me, however y'all pronounce that. In Arizona, it's beautiful. But my favorite studio right now is in Country Club Hills. And Country Club Hills is Illinois, south suburb of Chicago. Yes, I'm from the burbs, south suburb of Chicago. But great question.
Being an artist first, what convinced you to start your own label?
Whoa. Oh, okay. I'm a big fan of music, right? As you all know, as everybody know. What convinced me to start my own label is when I seen Birdman with Cash Money. I'm growing up, I'm seeing how he working, got Young Money, Wayne is Young Money. How he got all that going together, and I seen how he was making money on the back end with the business side. I'm like, I can make money on business. And I also, as I'm growing up, I'm seeing ain't no money in music for real. Unless you top dog, you getting scraps. So motivating me for that was Birdman. Shout out Birdman. Shout out Cash Money.
Speaking of your label, I see you brought somebody with you. Give it up for Dede Lou.
Yo,
What's the word, my boy?
How you feeling, man?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm straight.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, bro.
Man, I'm definitely, born and raised in Chicago, man, basically from the South Side. White Sox favorite baseball team ever. Fuck the Cubs. I don't care what nobody say. Man, born and raised. I came here when I was about They said I was born in Carbondale, Illinois, but it's really Chicago, man. I've been in Chicago my whole life, 109th and Halsted to West Pullman. So, man, bro, that's me,
I hear you, bro. So when it comes to music, bro, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, my artist name is Dede Lou. I got my own record label. It's called Ignite Entertainment. Man, I've been making music. It's been about a year, bro. Been about a full year. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's steady trials and tribulations, but within that whole year, bro, I've done 15 live shows, So, man, it's steady a process. Gotta, man, steady better yourself, better your craft, and be around people who want to do the same thing as you, like my boy Caddy.
I ain't trying to get around like-minded people, man, because you won't Shoot
So
up.
I got a question for both of y'all though. Like, what inspired y'all to start rapping, and how did it evolve through
Look,
time?
man, definitely. I'm not gonna lie. It was a process. You know, I've been rapping and freestyling with my cousins. I remember we was in a room. Man, I started rapping something crazy about milk. You know what I'm saying? Silly shit, bro. You know, just saying anything and trying to make it sound good. I've been doing that since we was like 10 or 12, bro. You know, and over the years, it definitely evolved. You know, listening to different people, taking different advice, so how I can make some sound like something and making it sound better. So it's a bit of process, bro.
Okay, by inspired, can I say a person?
Person, place, thing,
All right,
anything.
cool. The person that inspired me to do music is my big sister, CC Royale. She inspired me. As a kid, I used to learn how to try to learn how to actually I used to live in what 62nd, 61st. Don't get me wrong, Claremont somewhere over there in that area. And I remember as being a little kid trying to I had a hard time writing, learning. You know what I'm saying? I love learning, but I had a hard time learning. And I see her making poetry, writing, and all that, and I'm like, damn, I want to do that. But I didn't start doing it for real till I got 13. And but I said my big sister inspired me to make music. Other artists too, don't get me wrong, big like Wayne and everybody, but it's my family, my sister, for real, for real.
In this industry, by being so big, how do you stay grounded and motivated?
That's a good question. Focus. I focus on me. Try not to focus on what he doing or she doing or John and all them doing, because that can mess my head up with it. But focus, being focused. Being focused.
I feel you. Has it been like a specific person that or event that played a major role in y'all journey?
Man, definitely I would say a person, bro. My mom.
Definitely his
Is
mom.
man, bro. My mom has been the key creator besides me with creating music. Helping me get my name out there, emails and stuff. Man, making sure, man, she got my back at every show.
And that's a blessing to have OG.
As long I feel like everybody needs somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do it on your own, man.
Everybody needs somebody,
They be
bro.
like, oh, I did it on myself. No, bro, you can't be yourself, man. I'm sorry. You got other
Alright,
artists with
so
you, or management, somebody with you, photographer, clothing design. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody.
bro, what does success look like for you?
Man, it don't matter if it's in the next year, couple years, a few years. Man, bro, success looks like to me, man, my mom having everything she want. Man, big house, big car. Just taking care of my family, bro. That's what success looks like for me. You know,
I
for
feel
sure.
you, bro. So this for both of y'all though. So what's next for y'all though? Like, do y'all have any projects or events coming up in the
You want me to
next
go first?
couple of
Yeah,
weeks?
okay. I actually had a show next weekend, but it got canceled. So my next show, so far me performing, is a Juneteenth. Yes. Hold on, wait. Let me say it again. It's not the Juneteenth flag, but it's African flag anyway, baby. So Juneteenth. I have a show at Juneteenth. Exactly where? I forgot off my head. I got the flag, But besides doing shows, doing some music videos, they shooting over there. We're gonna ignore that. Doing music videos.
Shit, I'm not. Shit, I would be gone. Host gone.
Hey man, we in Chicago, so much you so used to that. It's just crazy though. But most shows, and I do a lot of stuff out of town. Like I said, yes, we in Illinois, from Illinois, but a lot of my stuff be out of town. I got a show in Cincinnati, Ohio, in a few months. In August, I want to say. I was out there a few months ago, but doing more shows, networking, seeing who work with me. A lot of stuff though. A lot of stuff so far, music wise.
Man, bro, for me, man, I have an executive meeting this June 18th. I get to sit down with a whole record label. Man, I get to perform a song for them, sing a song for them, tell them a little bit about myself, and I do want to disclose December we are going to Miami to perform for $50,000. Man, we're performing for 150 radio spins on the radio, all because we won the Coast to Coast live competition about a month ago. Man, yes sir, man.
We got another question from the audience.
actually ask the opposite or the last question. What was the easiest thing about getting into the music?
You answer that first since I answered.
I would say the easiest thing about getting the music industry, is I would say just it's a hard question, but just putting your foot out there. You know what I'm saying? Just putting your foot out there, not being scared to be you. You know what I'm saying? Man, not scared to be you. Don't care what everybody else thinks. It's funny because I think that was the easiest part for me.
I'm gonna think back on that. I'm gonna say, okay, so B, okay, say B, you coming. Focus, I don't know there. It's easy, but it ain't easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of what. I guess just believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? For me, that'd be the easy part, just believe in myself. Because being an artist is not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially when you got your own thing, you ain't got nobody working with you, but you got people working with you. They working with you, but if they don't see nothing in you, they not gonna work with you for real. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's like, you gotta be able to have your studio money, your show money, anything. Even when they say you getting paid for a show, whatever case may be, you still might spend some money somewhere. You might gotta spend some money going to get in a hotel or something like that. So it's something. It's definitely, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. If I didn't love it, I would have been done. I'm talking.
All right, we got another question.
If you do have one, like, what's a moment where like you damn near want to give up on this, like put it all away, find something else? What was the thing that really pulled you?
I'm gonna let
I
you
was
go.
not ready today at all, man.
These ain't my questions.
Oh man, because I was ready for them. Say that one more time. I'm sorry, brother. Say that one more time.
What's something that like you wanted to give up or some shit like that? But what's something that like really pulled you out that drought, made you get back on your feet, keep on going?
Okay, I gotta shooting music videos. I haven't shot a music video and put it out probably like 3 years. I don't know. Like that kind of like yes, I'm gonna do a video. But stuff come up. I let stuff come up. But this year, stopped that. I did 2 videos already. I didn't put them out yet, but I recorded them and got them done. So being consistent with that, because the studio, I'm consistent with that. Show, consistent with that. There's a lot of stuff to this, man. They don't tell you this in school. Like it's,
Real, bro.
it's like,
Man, bro.
The heavy on the consistency, because it don't matter where you go, no business. It don't matter which business it is. They're gonna tell you be consistent with that shit.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead with your.
Man, it's funny, bro, because within a year, bro, I wanted to give up a lot. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's tough, but staying grounded, realizing that, bro, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? This is shit. This ain't no plan B, ain't no plan C, ain't no plan D. This is plan A, bro. So realizing that, you know what I'm saying, is really the key part that steady pulled me up out that rut. And the people that do believe in me, telling me I can do it. That's definitely two things that keeps me going.
I believe in you.
So what are y'all goals for the next couple of years?
I'll let you go first, my brother.
I got a bunch of them, but I'll make it simple for y'all. Y'all hear? So, one of my goals for the next couple of years is to move to Arizona. They're like, why? Why that? It's so hot, so hot. I went there. Dang, it's June, right? We're doing this right now. June 7th, I think. Last year, sometime in April, I don't know what day, I went to Arizona for the first time. I wanted to go to Arizona South as a little kid. I loved it. I didn't crowd and I left out. Yes, it's hot, but man, it's beautiful there. I know, and when I went there, I seen a lot of our people. I seen Hispanics there. I seen white folk. I seen everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? He went out there. So just going there, open my brain to new things. Keep doing that. Also, everything in my music, keep pushing that. I'm gonna keep it simple. Go ahead.
Man, my goals are, to keep writing different music. I'm a very versatile artist, so I just want to keep writing different type of music, man. Jersey type of music, trap type of music. I sing a little bit, So definitely just better in my craft. On God, better in my craft, man. Every day over the next 5, hundreds of years.
For both of y'all. If y'all can give any pieces or piece of advice for our listeners,
for sure,
what would it be?
I would just say be yourself, bro. A lot of people try to be something that they not. You know what I'm saying? Try to hide behind jury, camera, whatever it is may be, bro. man, if you got it, some people got it, some people don't. But if you don't got it, you can get it. Man, just be you, bro. All day, every day.
All right, all right. Basically, this is a question to inspire our people, right? I would say one. Hold on, man. I got a traffic up there.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic up
Look,
there.
look, look.
I mean, airport is that great. But check it out. I'll say one thing we need to do is unite our people. That's important. We can't. You can't just fix her without fixing us. You feel me?
Shit.
That, like you said, focus too. But unite is everything. Once we unite on our culture, our cities, our people, we unstoppable, man. We unstoppable. And love yourself.
For
Love
sure.
everybody else. If you ain't got self love, how can you love
How
another?
you gonna love them? Exactly.
You feel me, though? Oh, bro. Like,
can't,
I ain't
bro.
making up you like
You
that,
can't.
bro.
You can't, bro.
You can't.
You tugged on my heartstring with that one, bro.
For real.
I'm waiting for that question too.
For real.
Let us know where they can find y'all at.
Check it out, man. It's a little. I'm getting a closer person.
Bro.
It's a little tattoo on Cannibal of Folks. You find me everywhere at 2 Watch Cannibal of Folks. Instagram. Hold on, wait. Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans. I definitely said it. Everywhere at 2 Watch Cannibal of Folks.
I don't know nothing about that OnlyFans.
You gotta know, my brother. But I'm in there. So like, everywhere. 2 Watch Cannibal of Folks. Chicago. Let's get the Southside Squad.
All right, what about you, bro?
Man, bro, it's definitely Day Lou, Instagram, Facebook Davion Terrell, Snapchat, Big 06 Day. Man, bro, Instagram Day_Lou. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's me, man. Yes, sir.
Man, I really appreciate these two young men coming on my show, man, because I ain't never had no rappers. I had a DJ, but I ain't never had rappers on. Now, I used to try to do my thing back in the day. Y'all go ahead.
Smoke blowing, paper throwing, doing hits and
I used to try to do it, but man, I like to thank them for coming on, man. And not only do I like to thank them, y'all know what time it is. I don't let nobody get up out of here empty-handed. But it's not just a gift, bro. Remember I told you I want to give you a flowers?
Yeah.
So this more than just for coming on the show. This for helping the winner of the first annual Wealth Award goes to you. UTOA. Here you go, bro. All right. To be honest, I don't know what to
Yes,
get
sir.
you, bro.
Appreciate that, brother. You got me a trophy. Yeah, that's dope.
That's for you. That's your flowers. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As the CEO, president of United Together Overall Records, I honorably, whatever way I'm supposed to say.
I'm about to say
So as the CEO and all that stuff I just said earlier, I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this. This is probably like my second trophy with the music. You know what I'm saying? And as a kid, I ain't never get no trophy playing sports, so this means everything to me. So man, I appreciate. I can talk forever, man, but I appreciate
Man,
you. Bro.
say whatever. We ain't got nothing but time, bro. Whatever you want to say.
So watch them kids, man. Them kids outside, they over there. Watch them kids.
I'm surprised ain't nobody run
It
up
definitely
yet.
was right there though. But how you feeling, brother? Anybody ask you all day how you feeling? You don't want to put this together. Like how you coming with it?
The first man to even ask me, come on,
ever on your podcast?
Co-host.
Wow. Let's do it. I'm available on the weekends.
Right now, though, bro. I'm good, bro, man. I ain't putting together this shit, man. It's been a high.
That's
but I had to get you on, bro.
Lean in for that one. Bet.
Give it up for my boy, my man, EJ. How you feeling, my boy? You ready to get to this, man?
Yes, sir.
Let's get to it. Who is E Cook and what tied him to photography?
Basically, I came from the music industry. I was a creative already, and from there, I kind of got bored with the music thing. Wanted to be more visual behind the scenes, and so I've been doing that for 11 years full time, 13 years altogether. I studied film in high school 20 years ago, and never thought I would be a photographer until I started like looking at YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I started studying, so I'm self-taught all the way through. So.
I feel you, bro. Self talk, man. That self talk shit, man. Especially, well, wait, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Did you have like support and all that, like when you first started?
When I first began, like my family supported me, but in terms of like people in the industry, I tried to tap in with a lot of older cats, and they kind of not brushed me off, but kind of just in their own little world. So I just kind of did my own thing and started promoting on Facebook, social, any type of social media that I had. And from there, just kind of picked up clients and stuff like that eventually, and got my first paid gig maybe a year after I started. And from there, it just kind of took off.
How does relationships and emotions influence the theme of your photography?
So basically, like if whether I'm dealing with a client or just a model or whoever, everybody has a story. So when you're working with somebody for at least 15, 30 minutes to an hour in that session, you kind of learn their story without them having to verbally tell you. And so from there, you just kind of convey that story on camera. You take a part of their personality and implement it into the photo shoot itself. And it turns out to be an organic, dope, creative photo shoot at the end of the day.
Mhm. I got something for you, bro. Like the shit that I got for you, man. I was just hoping, we got to, you feel me, work on that. But when we finally do, bro, that shit is
Yeah,
raw
definitely.
as hell, bro. I got some shit. But
Definitely.
I got another question for you too.
Oh. Oh, well, oh,
I got another question for
okay.
you. Can you describe your creative processes when you approaching a new project or photo shoot?
So instantly, when I meet a person and some people will just run down their vision to you if they have a specific idea in mind. But if they don't, typically I could just look at the person or I could just talk to the person for 5 minutes and know where I want to go with it. Once they describe like how they want their hair or how they want their clothes and what they wearing or what they're gonna buy to wear. I just take it from there and my mind explodes from there creatively, and I just bring a vision to fruition per se, um, and kind of go from there.
Man, once you that creative juices
Yeah,
get inside you, man,
yeah,
it
definitely.
just gets it. I know that's how I am.
For sure.
Man, that's definitely good, man. All right, bro. So can you walk us through your journey to becoming a photographer?
Yeah. So basically, coming from the music industry, I was friends with a lot of people that were in the music industry, and I was actually friends or still friends with Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter Brianna, which y'all might know her from like growing up hip hop. She was her stepdaughter. Mary J. Blige was married to Brianna's dad, and one day I was on MySpace just following her, and I saw she took a picture, a black and white picture, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I hit her up like, Bree, like, how did you even like get started with photography? And she gave me the breakdown, and I kind of got interested in it from there at that point. And then I went to the art institute for a few months, and then that wasn't really working out for me, so I just continued to be self-taught and just kind of take that journey on my own. So
Hold on, real quick. Bro, say MySpace.
yeah,
Bro, in
I'm
it,
showing
shit.
my age.
Bro,
I'm showing my
I
age.
ain't talking about your age. I'm talking about you really in this shit. Tell us about the first time that you even touched the camera and how did it change you?
So the first time I officially touched the camera had to be about 2003, 2004. I was in high school and I was taking an art class with a bunch of seniors. I was the only like freshman, sophomore in the art class. So one of my teachers, well, my main art teacher, he told us, okay, one day we're gonna have y'all take pictures one day. So get ready. So one day he gave us a camera to go outside the school and take pictures. Now this is when film was still the thing. It was before digital photography. And we took the pictures, we put the pictures in the dark room in the water, let it sit overnight, come back and look at the pictures. And I think I took a picture of a bird or something. And ended up taking a picture and come back. Okay, that's decent. Didn't know I was gonna do it 10 years later for a living, and here we go. So that was the first time I really ever picked up a real camera. And I had like the little digital Kodak cameras that everybody used to get for Christmas back in the day. Yeah, the different color ones. You get them from Walmart for like $75. So I had those leading up to me getting my first professional camera in 2013. But that was the start of everything in high school about 22 years ago.
That
So.
start, bro. It be the start, but it get you there, bro. Do you have any particular sources of inspiration that brought you to even go into the photography field?
So, like I said, coming from the music industry, just growing up being a fan of music, specifically a fan of hip hop. Hip hop influenced a lot of my fashion, a lot of my artistic vision and my creativity. So I would say that. Even today, like not being disconnected from the industry, but still, like even when I'm on TikTok, music plays a part in my videos, my pictures. And then a lot of, like I said, a lot of the 90s 2000s era. That's like my era, so I take a lot of influence from that organically. And yeah.
Do you find that your personal experiences or travels play a significant role in your photography?
Most definitely. I come from a South Korean background. My father was South Korean and my mother is African American. Therefore, just being tapped in with the culture on the Asian side, that definitely kind of helped with my creativity. I actually have never been to South Korea yet, but I know when I go, I'm gonna be able to come up with some different ideas and come back to America and just cook up some real vibrant, forward thinking ideas and stuff like that.
Bro, that's a raw ass
Yeah,
background,
yeah.
man.
So just genuinely, organically creative because Asian people, black people too. So
Man,
you just that match,
on both
that
sides,
fuse is crazy.
that
And being
man,
from Chicago too,
boy, what you on?
just getting stylish, quote unquote.
Bro, trying to be shiesty.
And it was a setup the whole time.
I thought we was
That is the
bro
setup.
shiesty. Alright, bro. But whole time I got another question, bro. Looking back at your younger self as a photographer, what would you tell yourself?
Just be open minded to your creativity. Don't just limit yourself to music. Don't just limit yourself to clothes. Actually bring whatever's in your mind and in your dreams that you visualize, just bring it to the camera. Don't you could be going through whatever you're going through, but I feel like when you bring that energy to the camera, you bring it into your work, it don't show. I mean, it shows that you got passion, but nobody ever know you going through anything if you got a true passion for your artistry. Nobody ever know your personal story because you're gonna tell it through your artistry in the first place. So
Bro just spoke to me.
yeah.
I ain't that you actually just told my motherfucking story.
Mm.
That's what direction should an up and coming go if they're trying to go the direction that you went?
I would say just pick a camera, just any camera that you feel is attractive to you. Study that camera, but even if you are ordering the camera online and just say you gotta wait 3 weeks to get it, in that time that you have before you get that camera, you need to look it up, do YouTube tutorials, look up books. They still got books in the library that you could go look at about cameras and learn what works for you, your settings and things like that, what you want to take pictures of, what your goals are. Do you want to profit off of it as a business? Do you want to do this business full time at some point? How are you going to fund your business? And just continue to study the craft of it. Think about the money, but don't expect to get paid off your first photo shoot. It's a grind that goes into promoting yourself. People have to have a trust factor with you. They have to like really see what your vision is, and some people will support you just because you started, but you also want to have a portfolio to build up at some point that you could present to anybody at any time. And once you got that, you'll be on your way to the races, as they say.
And adding on to what bro just said, everybody has a photography resource. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Definitely.
Your phone. Everybody got a phone.
Yeah.
So if you trying to, you feel me? I ain't take the direction that he took, but feel me? You can start on your phone.
Yeah, practice. Yeah, because I know a lot of classes, even in high school, they encourage the kids to bring their phones to the photography class, take pictures with their phone, and then Then they graduate to the big cameras and all that. But it's a process, just like with anything else.
So, what's next for you? Do you have any exciting goals or projects or anything?
So right now I'm celebrating the first year that I'm at my current studio space. So we're gonna curate a pop up shop, a anniversary kind of event to celebrate that. Preferably by June, but maybe before that. But we're putting it all together behind the scenes. And then I'm working on my first gallery. That's gonna be here, but also be somewhere like in the city. You know, somewhere one of these galleries is gonna accept my work, and y'all be able to see my black and white portraits, my color work, some of my more dramatic, my street art. 'Cause I do a lot of graffiti work on camera. So y'all will be able to see that real soon in any gallery, any and every gallery in Chicago, and so forth and so on.
And y'all will very soon.
Yeah.
Where can our viewers find you online or find your work also
Okay.
more?
So right now I'm reconstructing my actual website. But I'm all on social media. I'm on Instagram at EJ Cook Photographer. I'm on TikTok at EJ Cook Photos, and you can book me on there. You can see my booking information. You can book me from there. But right now I'm really focused on reconstructing my website for people to book all over. They can just click on the website and just book like that. And you'll see my business cards physically everywhere. I'm always handing my cards out at different events and stuff like that and networking. So definitely.
You say your business hard, so what can they find you on?
Yeah, basically, my booking email is on there, and then my instant it takes you this QR code takes you straight to my studio page, and you can book me through there. And then like I said, Instagram at EJ Cook Photographer and TikTok EJ Cook Photos, and from there you can just check out my work anytime you want and follow and support, and definitely just leave a review if you have worked with me and things of that nature.
All right, bro. I'm definitely gonna get one of them, and I'm gonna definitely put it. Bro, you don't understand how important what you do is to me and other business owners. Once I'm cooking, once I get that work, I'm coming straight to you. Yeah, man. Photoshop, photo shoot, man. Show it off, man. And man, yeah, y'all just hella important, but I don't want you to leave without me giving you this, bro.
Oh, definitely. Appreciate it. No, it's love. It's love.
That's well to the well, man. Well for your health.
It's love.
Go ahead, open it up.
So, good to see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. At least flip it over again, and then. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Yeah,
that's some of the old work, but
yeah, definitely. Nah, it's lit. Red, my favorite color.
It's for you.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. Appreciate you. Boy, thank you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I want to thank you, man. Thank you for coming on the show.
Definitely.
Bet.
Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy PL with Behind the Well. How many of y'all clean up y'all house? How many of y'all even clean up? Well, bro done took everyday cleaning up and turned it into a whole business. Now, we know some of y'all be needing some stuff around the house and y'all can't do, or some of y'all be needing something and y'all want to call your uncle or call your brother over. Just all you got to do is call bro. Simple. He the owner of Hands of Help. My boy, Wayne Jackson. Yes,
Sir.
How you feeling, my boy?
Yeah.
So what you be?
Oh yeah, we this is Bodied Up. This is a Big Age Gym. That's my business partner Abraham. It's out here located in Hammond, Indiana. You can definitely reach out to him. Once again, you can search him on Facebook, Bodied Up, and you can search him up on Instagram as well.
So you think we can hop in the ring like a little later?
If you want to, I love sparring. That's some of my favorite shit. Hello, man.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and where Hands of Help originated.
Okay, well, my name is Wayne Jackson. I've always been a hardworking guy. You know, I started in school, high school, went to college, went from college to working. Ever since then, I've been working. But you know, what really put me in a position to be an entrepreneur, you know, you start working for these jobs. You know, they start paying you less than what you feel you should make. You don't get all the hours sometimes you feel you should make. It's a lot of other drama and chaos that comes along with the job that has nothing to do with the job itself. And then you have the times where the jobs can just terminate you. You know, they can just get rid of you and let you go at any time. And, you know, some of these people become comfortable. They build themselves around these jobs. You know, they start to learn how to pay their rent around this job, learn how to pay their car note, their lights, you know, their gas. And then you have a company pull you in. You've been there 3-4 years and tell you, oh, we don't need you no more. So I know for a fact, you know, Hands of Help will never close the door or turn their back on me. Um, Now, starting and showing where Hands of Help started from, once again, I thought that I just wanted to do landscaping. I just wanted to cut grass. I just wanted to trim the grass, cut the hedges, make new mulch beds, rock beds, you know, removing old weeds and removing old bushes and things like that. But Big Abe, me and him was on the phone one night and he was like, you know, why you want to do landscaping, you know, why you just want to stick in that one job. When it gets cold outside, it starts to snowing, it starts raining. He's like, you know, won't you do everything? You know, won't we go to changing light bulbs, changing doorknobs, installing new outlets, moving people, doing junk removals, doing painting, cleaning, you know, drywall repair, all type of home improvement. You know, Big Abe is a licensed electrician. He's been licensed about 12, 13 years now, and he can rewire a whole house. So from there, the same night, me and Big Abe closed on our LLC. From there, Big Abe got us some work IDs with the company name and our pictures on there. We got us some hats created. Um, what else did we do from there? Then, you know, from there we started taking jobs. I remember our first job we took together. Our very first job was a swimming pool. It was an above ground pool, one of those big pools that you have to put together with the filter and create your leveling sand, make sure the ground is leveled and all of that. Big Abe quit on me the second day. Yep. Yep, I'm not lying to y'all. This weird just we no fuck that.
Why you quit on him?
No, fuck
Why
that.
you quit on him?
We had just started the company. We had just started the company. This was our first job, and he was like, "Man, this motherfucker, this working too hard for me. I don't do this shit no more." He said, "I'm getting too old," and I'm not lying to you, Big Abe. I don't think Big Abe did a job since then. Big Abe quit on my ass and gave up.
Yeah.
But he does all of the electrical work.
But
He
shit,
knocks the electrical right out the way.
at least he gave you the juice.
Oh no,
He
indeed,
passed the
indeed,
juice down.
indeed he did. Yes, indeed he did.
That's the thing. As long as we learning from each other, G.
Yeah, yeah,
Can't.
we're definitely learning
So
from.
I want to know, at what age did you get into this?
Well, I would say at a young early age. My father, he was very strict. My father didn't deal with no pee-wee shit, you know, no soft shit, no slow poke, you know, no bullshit. My father was quick on his feet. He was very stern. So my father would wake me up 6, 7 in the morning. We cutting hedges, we cutting grass, we trimming hedges. I'm pulling weeds by hand. He's making sure that I notice that I need to see the root. Different things like that I've done moving with my father. Once again, my father was he also reminded you of like a army sergeant or some shit like that. Yeah, my father didn't play. My father get upset if you know how when you was younger you would sharpen your pencil real small and tiny. Yeah, that shit would irritate my father. He didn't play with no goofy shit like that. So he always gave me, I feel, the discipline. I feel my father gave me the discipline at a young age in order to be able to do these things and keep going and stay consistent.
That's what we need, man. That's what we need for these YNs out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no discipline, man. I ain't talking about y'all.
He pointed at y'all.
Y'all got it. No, I pointed at the camera.
No, he pointed at y'all.
Being in the landscaping business, what do you think is the most important to learn? Like, what is the most
I
important?
will say, like I said, we don't just major in landscaping; we major in overall. But what I will say, the mastering of any job, especially with you being an entrepreneur, is working with people. learning people, learning your audience, learning what you're going for, and also knowing your craft. You get so many clients that actually know what they're talking about, and if you come and you sound unaware, if you don't have the proper equipment or proper gear to move forward with the job, you may look crazy.
All right.
Yep. So once again, it's just I would say the biggest thing overall is knowing people, because no one's going to be the same. It's going to be people with different attitudes, different characters, and you're going to have to know to be able to accept certain things that you feel you shouldn't have to at certain times.
Bro, what inspired you to turn these everyday needs and then bring it into one as a business?
What inspired me? I would say once again, Big Abe inspired me, and also once again knowing that I could be self-sufficient, that I can conquer things on my own, that I can make things happen. Like I've done some of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life, in my opinion, with my company. I've rode from here to New Jersey. I've moved a client from here to New Jersey. That was 14 hours there, 14 hours back. I've moved clients off to college. I've built a family. I've built relationships with business owners that I never thought that I would even come into contact with. I've built a relationship with you. You've known about me through my company. That's how me and you came into contact. But what's really inspiring me once again is, like I'm stating, that I can become self-sufficient. I know if anything, I can rely on self. And I can conquer. I know that I can conquer because I show myself this with each client, and any problems I come to, I usually conquer and am able to move forward.
Big Eight, man, you've been inspiring a lot, my boy. But like, it's like, it's good to see people like that and to know like you getting awarded for what you're doing. It's not just the money for you, and you really like what you're doing, man. That's inspiring.
Yeah.
Wayne, how long were you doing this before you started Hands of Help?
I wasn't doing this at all. I was actually working for a law firm. I was working for a law firm. I had been working for them for 6 years. 3 years I had sold for them, and 3 years after that, I was a case manager for them. I had been working once again for that law firm for 6 years, and then they turned around and told me they didn't need me anymore. So once again, that's why I feel as if you should put yourself in a position to be self-sufficient, because there I sat and gave my life, my 6 years of my life to this company, and now it was taken away just like that.
Man, I understand.
And I had nothing left but a
It's
401k.
It's to the point to where I'm in your shoes now. This job, I got a job. This is not the only thing that I do. I have a job. Now this job is trying to get rid of me. And I'm like, shit, go ahead and do what you do.
Right.
I got my own now.
And also it takes up your time. It eliminates creative time. It eliminates money. Because if you giving all your time there, how are you doing for yourself? How are you creating for yourself? You're going so hard, you're sweating, you're breaking your back. Oh, where you been at? But you going to the bathroom? How long you gonna be in the bathroom? All of that for what? That's a very uncomfortable position where you don't want that, and that's not how your life want to be.
It don't make no sense, man. It's trading your time for money, basically.
And money that's not even worth it. What they say, all money ain't good money.
Exactly. And I want that my money, money that I made.
Yeah.
That you feel
and you'd be shocked what type of money you come across when it's just you, and what you can conquer, and how much you can make.
Walk us through the first couple of months when you started your business.
First couple of months was shaky. I didn't know what prices were going to be. I didn't know how to actually come to the clients and talk to the clients, and how to approach their homes. I hadn't been used to walking in different people's homes, and we're talking about nice homes. I've had clients where they're not even home and their doors are opening themselves. So once again, it's just learning your craft, once again, perfecting your craft. And I also had Big Abe at the early stages and the early beginning, showing me the way, showing me proper techniques, showing me proper tools to use and different things like that. I think it was just a learning process, the beginning first months.
Inspiring, man. Same here. Shaky in the beginning, but once you get that routine,
A lot of things are
man,
self-taught, and like you just said, keyword routine. Adaptation is key. As long as you continue to do things, you adapt and get more creative. You get better, and once again, that you're perfecting your craft.
I see it, man. I see it. And it's inspiring seeing you. I just want to say it's inspiring seeing you on Instagram too. Like I be looking, bro, and I be like, bro, be working every
Yeah,
day.
that's one of my biggest platforms.
Another TV.
Yeah, and everything I post is a new client. Yeah, everything I post, I post nothing old. I post nothing reused. Everything is brand new.
So, hey Wayne, this just came to me.
Mhm.
What was one of the weirdest encounters you came while on the job?
So one day I was doing landscaping for a guy, and he had like a bunch of wild weeds. When I say they were tall, they were taller than the ring. They had to been about 6 feet tall, 6'3". The weeds were tall. These are wild weeds, ridiculous. And I actually got this on the page. We can actually go pull this job itself.
I will send it to me. I'm gonna put it up.
Yeah, the job itself is on my page. But yeah, I cleared out all the weeds for him. And I had noticed one time he was up in the window and he was like, "Man, you good down there? You need something?" So I never no telling how long he was up there in the window. Knowing now, I assume he had been there the whole time. Right. I assume he was in the window watching me the whole time. No, for real, I never seen no shit like this. So I get done. No, so I get done with the job, right? And come time for him to pay me and shit. I'm in the backyard on his back porch. He in the house. He like, "Man, you think you can come in?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm thinking he got cash or something like that, right? So we sit down at the kitchen island and stuff. I'm waiting for the transaction. So he like, "Man, I got some more work around here for you to do. Some cleaning and stuff like that." Y'all laughing. I'm serious. He like, "Man, I got some cleaning and stuff for y'all to do. You ever, but it's a certain way, he like, it's a certain way, I like my house clean, I'm not like everybody else. Do you go off, yeah, I say, I like, some people have certain cleaning requirements, certain people have certain hard floors, or marble that they want certain solutions on top of their flooring and things like that, not to make it weaker or damaged. No, what if you was cleaning topless? No, I'm serious. This a client. This man, no, this man got to be our daddy age. Man got to be 50, 60 years old. I'm not lying to you. Man asked me, he was dead ass. Like with this, there wasn't no chuckle. No, y'all laughing. He didn't chuckle or shit. He was dead ass. He was like, "Man, what if you clean shirtless? Without a shirt?" I say, "No, sir, I think I can get somebody else for you, but no, I don't think I can handle that, me, myself." And I'm trying to keep it professional because once again, y'all, this is my name. You can't damage your name no matter what. If he would have put his hands on me or tried to touch me, then you have to defend yourself. Exactly. But yeah, the guy wanted me to clean his house with my motherfucking shirt off, man. I had never experienced no shit like that a day in my life. I had never been back there since then either, and I reported him to the association. Okay. I do not offer a good time.
I got another question though. Why you ain't get a job to Big A?
He didn't like his shape. He would have liked a slimmer, more in tone. No diddy. But I'm just saying, no packages. No packages. No packages. We are not on the black market.
Back on topic though, what's the biggest transformation that you have made within yourself since you started your
the biggest transformation I've made within myself, to be honest, I will say I'm getting better in my craft. You're going to learn new things, obviously, as long as you continue to go on. But truthfully, I'm like a robot. I stay pretty consistent. I don't change, and I think that's what makes me different than others. I don't get lazy. I don't slack off. I don't stop. Every day I'm posting. Every day I'm going. This is a chase. This is not given to me. I'm chasing these clients down. I'm hawking these clients down every day. I do this all day, every day. I have people that tells me, "Man, you have your slogan embedded in my head because I posted so much." You know, they noticed me. I've had a couple of clients say, man, I hired you because I knew I needed help in your hands of help, you know. And this is, once again, I'm almost in putting people in a position to where they're brainwashed because I'm so consistent with the marketing and the posting daily.
That's how you gotta be, man. It is. I don't understand how motherfuckers will get mad at a person because they trying to be consistent.
Oh no, they get mad. You
That's
have a lot of haters. I have people that report me. They report me. They prevent me from commenting on people's posts. They prevent me from posting because I share through multiple different groups. I'm a part of association, and I'm quick. I'm on my phone all day searching. So as soon as somebody say, "Hey, I need drywall repair," "Hey, I need landscaping," "Hey, I need a moving job," I'm right there. I'm damn near the first person commenting each time. I'm in their inbox, and they can't take that. I'm quick on my feet.
it. What's the biggest risk that you have taken, and how did it impact you in the long run?
The biggest risk, I will say, when they say it costs to be the boss, they mean that. Sometimes I come out even, from paying employees to renting equipment, to you know, once again, I'm coming out even. I don't make any money sometimes, and a lot of people don't see that. The employees will make the money. It's more of the experience and me getting my name out there sometimes. Not saying that that's what I wanted, but sometimes that's just how it happens. Um, Another risk, I think, me driving on the road for 14 hours and driving 14 hours back, things like that is a big risk. You know, not knowing what's in New Jersey, not knowing what's in New York. You know, there's a lot of gang violence. There's a lot of mistaken identity. I had stopped over in New York, you know. But I think this is about taking risks, because sometimes there were things that I knew nothing about. I knew I didn't know how to do it all, and I took the risk and still took on the job and conquered it, even though I didn't know what I was doing at all. So sometimes everything is about taking risk, especially if you want to grow and conquer all your craft.
So how did that affect you, like in the long run, though?
In the long run, I think that I'm getting quicker. I'm benefiting from it. It's putting me in a position to build a stronger name, build stronger knowledge, build a stronger image of myself and who I am and my brand and what we represent and what we're bringing. And a lot of clients like that, how swift I come right in, I get right to work, and I get right out. I'm not coming in, I'm not talking, I'm not lollygagging, I'm not sitting on your couch, I'm not looking confused. I'm coming in, I'm getting
Straight
right
up.
to work, and I'm getting right out. And it's just a lot of people who don't have that discipline. It's not like, and some people don't mean no harm. Some people are just themselves. Some people are going to come in and talk and try to crack jokes. You know, sometimes some things may be offensive. And once again, we're dealing with different people. So everybody's not going to be the same. So you can't be the same you in everybody's house. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's not going to accept that. So you have to know people, and the best thing to do is to keep all that talk at a bare minimum, get the work done, and get out.
Exactly. And about what you said about people. Like I was telling my boy Abe, man. I was telling Abe that, you feel me, I was doing this by myself at first. And you know, once I broke out of doing it myself and I actually came into contact with all these different people, I ain't gonna lie, man, this shit give me hell.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like, not being around people and working around people for a long time, and then you come to people, you got them people that's gonna send you off, you got them people that's scared, you got the motherfuckers saying, "Hey man, I'm gonna hit you back. Let me go look at your podcast real quick."
Mm-hmm.
And man, like these people is just, I just be like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing, like you say, people are flaky. It's a lot of fluky ass people out here. People are not, once again, consistent. People do not have that obedience that they're supposed to have. And it's not that they didn't look at your podcast or they don't know anything about your podcast. They probably don't even know how to represent themselves and even come on something like this, which way may be a possibility that they don't want to give the wrong image, maybe. But I try to put myself in a position where I don't fail. And one of the main things that I do in order to put myself in a position not to fail, I require deposits for each job. So now I know I don't care about a no show. It don't matter if you're not there, or it don't matter if we have to reschedule, because I've already
You
made
already
money.
got your shit.
I've got 50% of the payment already. So and this also helps me get paid when I'm not working. So in order to book any date or time with me, you have to give me 50% up front. So I make money without working all the time, every day, almost, when it comes to me chasing clients and collecting deposits. So also, this eliminates bullshit. This eliminates BS. This eliminates a lot of people that may try to rob you, a lot of people that may try to scam you, different things like that, because a lot of scammers are not giving you money up front. A lot of people that's going to rob you are not going to pay you to rob you. And this also puts you in a position to be priority, because now you have their money, and people aren't going to play with their money. So now, that we have that appointment 9 through 10 a.m. They're going to remember that, because they've given me their $100. They've given me their $50. They've given me their $60. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm priority. I make sure that I'm important.
Whenever y'all see this, go back to season 1 and watch that, because this man is stating facts right here, man. What is the most rewarding part of what you do, and why?
The most rewarding part, I truthfully would say, is, and I never, sometimes, people feel as if they don't need validation, or they don't need a person to say you're doing a good job. But back when I got awarded, people had to vote for you, and I didn't tell anyone to vote for me. And I think that's what stood out the most to me. So that means that all clients had been the ones to vote for me, because no family members, no friends, no one knew that they were posting these awards and they were having this ceremony going on. So for me to get picked and me to be awarded, and for me to just see, like, I've had women cry because I've actually came through. I didn't scam them. I didn't take their money. I've had business owners praise me and be happy, just the energy. They say you should be around energy givers, not drainers. So I think the benefit for me is to see the smile, to see people actually trust me, and see a young guy like myself with tattoos and dreads, and things like that, that is not judgmental as well, because you walk into some homes that's not perfect. You walk into some homes that's not all that, but that's not for you to be that person to judge. So once again, just the kind hearted, and the to know that I'm helping people, and I'm able to assist, especially with women. There's a lot of single mother. There's a lot of women that live by themselves that cannot do things that men have the strength and able to do. So I'm glad that I've been put in a position to assist them.
So it's basically not about the money for you.
Oh no, it's not about the money at all, but that's a part of it. We're never going to leave that out. We're never going to play with the money, but it's all about the help. Once again, we're hands of help.
Help. That's what it is. Helping other people, man. That's like what I'm doing. People ask me, what you doing this podcast shit? You getting paid for this shit? I say, I ain't getting paid to bring no. I just want people to see these small businesses around me.
Yeah, and sooner or later, the pay is gonna come. They say you can't chase the paper; the paper got to chase you.
Exactly, exactly. Motherfuckers, it's like people are so quick to quit on their podcast or their YouTube journey, but I just tell them, you got to stick the shit out, man, because the same person that you hating on will be the same person that's gonna be in a position that you wish you was when you was back talking shit.
Because they stay consistent.
Exactly. Can you tell the audience about any upcoming or events that you have coming up, or promotions that you have?
Any events? I won't say I have any events coming up, but I do have a few projects coming up. I have a gazebo that I'll be putting up shortly. It's becoming gazebo and shed season. We also are having a lot of landscaping clients reach out. I have a lot of seeding time to restore your grass, de-weed the ground, and different things like that. And what I do want to do, I do want to have like a hands of help customer appreciation day, where we may do like some barbecuing, giving free food, and may do like some little like magnets and different things of the company logo and different things like that, just to show our appreciation and our customers, because we are well loved and supported.
I feel you. What about your promotion?
I think the $25 TV mounts, is the biggest deal right now, and it's been the hottest deal for years. The $25 TV mounts used to just be a sale. This used to just come out around like Christmas or Thanksgiving or Black Friday, different things like that. It would just be $25 per TV. I noticed that this was such a hot, like, man, when I would do this deal, I would have like 15, 20 TVs in one day. This is how hot this deal was. So I noticed how hot the deal was. So I said, man, I'm just going to make this the regular price. I'm going to keep that $25 popping. And I think I'm killing the city with $25 TV mounts. I don't know, nobody's doing it cheap.
So for our listeners, if you had to give any advice to our listeners about anything about your business that wants to go into the landscaping or the business that you're in, what would you give?
What would I give to them personally or information?
Information and advice.
Equipment. Make sure your equipment is top tier. If you're looking to go into this, make sure you have the equipment to do the job. Equipment is everything. You don't even have to know how to talk. But if you know your craft and you have the proper equipment, because they always say action speaks louder than words. So in my opinion, your drill, your saw, your weed whacker, your lawnmower, that's your action. So if your action ain't talking about shit, you ain't talking about shit.
I'm definitely coming back here. I'm definitely.
Oh man, I was thinking on some real shit. Now that I know that you have this going on, we should do like a boxing event. We should start hosting boxing events.
What you mean, like?
You know, like Last to Get Knocked Out. You know, like on YouTube, we should start hosting boxing events. Oh yeah. But they getting hella views. And I don't think it's a Chicago team at all. I just like Boxing Mafia. I know y'all seen Boxing Mafia.
Well, don't want to fight no more either.
Boxing Mafia has their own team and they travel to different states to challenge. And this ain't no organized shit. This is just some shit like we would do. See, entrepreneurs get to talking and shit. I'm sorry.
Like-minded people. Like-minded people. I'm gonna throw that in there.
They say you have to stay around people that's equally yoked.
Exactly.
That's what my grandmother told me.
Bro, right here, man, he is a hero. Bro, all you gotta do is make that one call. He come. You need your phone. I mean, you need your TV on the wall. You need your phone repaired. You need somebody to put your gate together. Stop calling uncle. That's gonna just mess your shit up. Call bro. I'm gonna put his number up.
Uncle in your refrigerator eating chicken, eating chitlins, Putin. Come on, man.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate you for having me. Yes, sir.
Before you get up out of here, before we go any further.
What we doing now? Man, don't tell me you done bought
like
me something.
WWE in this bitch. That's for
man,
you,
bought
man.
me this, man. Oh, man, you lie.
That's for you,
man, this
bro.
is nice. Oh, man, I didn't expect this at all.
Man,
no, I would have never expected this.
Man. It's so many people out here, bro.
I don't know. This was open. He got this out the basement. Now let me stop playing. Let me stop playing.
It was open for real?
No, I just fucking right now. It was open,
it's so many people that been on bullshit, bro. And I just look at the people that say, and I be like, man, they deserve something, man. I'm like, let me get bro something. I know you probably got that. You probably got most of that shit.
Well, this is nice. This is brand new. Yeah, this is new. You didn't have to give me shit. You didn't have to give me a damn thing. So for you to be this thoughtful, that just goes a long way. That just shows different. You was different. I see so many podcasts that's way popular than you. That's way more known than you. They don't bring shit. They don't bring chips. They don't bring crackers. They don't bring waters. So for you to bring something to once again help me perfect my craft, this goes a long way. When I don't have something else and I may just need to grab this real quick, this is gonna come in handy.
Where Big Abe at, man? I wanted him to see.
Oh, man, he invisible once again, like always. That don't change.
You got anything to say to the people, man?
Anything to say to the people? Well, once again, the name of the company is Hands of Help. You can check us out on Instagram or Facebook. All of our reviews are located in the highlight on the Instagram page. You can always go through our videos, go through our reels to see all of our work. All of our reels are posted the day of, shortly, I say about 30 to 40 minutes after the job has been completed. None of this is reused stuff. And once again, we started the company in 2021. I got awarded in 2023. And here we is in 25, and we're still going. We're still getting shout outs. We're still getting reviews. We're still a part of the association. And Big Abe is still invisible. But once again, the name of the company is Hands of Help. My number is 312-358-7751. And once again, my name is Wayne Jackson.
You missed it, Big Abe, man.
Yeah, come on, Big Abe, man. And this Big Abe, the invisible
This
business
Big Abe,
partner.
We got TV Electric, which is an electrical company.
He handles all electrical.
Serving the Chicagoland area. Very
he
reasonable,
next.
very understandable. Hands of Help. They got the $25 TV mount.
He bought me a tube box.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's nice.
He don't even know where it came from. Where it come from?
I ain't know what it was.
He said he put a bomb back there.
This hammer, he gonna start mounting phones on the wall. I heard him say it earlier. He so yeah, we got a phone, $10 phone mount.
Yeah, he did say I was mounting phones. Like they got the spinning phones that they put on the wall.
Hey, look, we got some shit coming up though. I'm gonna open up an electrical class for people that's trying to do like simple stuff with the house, like switches, outlets, and stuff like that. I'm gonna start teaching you guys how to put that stuff in. Boxing. This is a boxing gym out in Gary, Indiana.
Me and bro finna get in the ring.
We all ex-champions and stuff like that, Golden Glove champions. Also, Wayne probably go get you some how to put doorknobs up, simple stuff, DIY stuff, teaching that class.
There we go. I bodied up right there. That's the bodied up straight right there.
Yeah.
There we go. Bodied up.
Promote all my stuff. Our VIP podcast we got going on. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell when y'all watch this video too to help my brother out too a lot, man. Because man, we need it.
We need it. We really need it. He ain't lying. This
We
Big
need
Abe, bro. Big Abe, he ain't lying.
So, and no shirt.
Hey man, and if I can't give you nothing else, always go with your first mind. If you feel as if it's not right, if in your stomach is telling you to do it, or if it's telling you not to do it, always go with your gut. Always go with your first mind.
There we go. And that being said, we out.
How much it costs? It never been cheap. It never been turn your click up, dog. Turn your bitch up, dog. Turn these streets can't bust. Once more, all these streets need bust. Turn your click up, dog. Turn your bitch up, dog. Turn these streets can't bust. Once more, all these streets need bust.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, tell him on the side. Tell him on the side. You good, bro?
Ain't you supposed to lift his legs up or something? Call the police, y'all. Hey, call the ambulance. Somebody.
Call the ambulance. Take that fucking film.
Y'all thought I was really finna fight, folks, but I like to thank y'all for watching, man. Saucing your brand up a little more than what it was. It been PL Wick, Wayne Wick,
and Wayne with Hands of Help.
Behind the well. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep giving y'all this sauce. I'll see y'all soon.
Back.
What you gonna do when they turn on you? Give your all to the game, then you watch the change the mood. They gon' tell you it's all up, you know it isn't. Say they will ride for you, then they didn't. Every transgression, yeah, you remember.
Give it up for the owner of Mighty Pictures, my boy, Mighty. What up, bro? How you feeling?
Good, how you feeling?
You got anything to say to the people before we get started?
Man, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Ready to get started.
Man, let's get to it. All right, bro. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to go into your craft.
So, I got a music background. Grew up listening to music. I started playing piano at 6. Started rapping at probably like 5. So I was just rapping growing up, you know, not doing it too serious. And then tried to shoot my own music videos. I got a couple videos shot first. And I'm gonna try to shoot my own music videos. I wasn't trying to get into cinematography or nothing like that. So I bought my camera off my videographer.
Um, and tried to shoot my own videos, but it didn't really work out like I thought it would. But over time, I just started taking the camera everywhere, taking pictures, family events, doing videos, and I just fell in love with it like that. And that
Ah,
was probably like 2017. So I was like 20.
the accident. When you come to something and then fall in love with it on accident, that's how you know it's your calling, bro.
Yeah.
But this is a question I've been wanting to ask. Like I'm trying to upgrade my camera. Like, what would you suggest for somebody just starting out for me?
What you trying to do? Like, just podcasts,
Just
music videos.
podcasting, vlogging, like that.
I say any mirrorless camera, but I say Sony because I work with Sony. So like I got a Sony A6400. I say Sony A6400, or like an A7 A7S3, something like that. It's probably overkill, but something like a Sony mirrorless camera would be good.
How did you like get started in cinematography?
So I was like I said, I was just shooting videos at family events, doing stuff like that. Then I saw how I can, like when I started editing, I saw how I could bring it together and like create cinematic video. So um, that's really just how I started. I just was playing around with the camera from buying my first camera and just fell in love with it, like the art of it. So um, think I was doing it for free for a little minute, then started taking on clients. Then I saw, that I can make a living from
Man, that's inspiration, man. What was the first moment that made you fall in love with cinematography?
it. I would say probably like shooting my first video that was actually like um that's actually like told a story. So I did a video like with my family 20, I think it was 2017, our Christmas, because we get together every Christmas. I think it was Christmas Day, and I shot a video and it just captured the moment. Like so it's like when you watch the video, you was able to relive the moment, and I just fell in love with that feeling. So
Like, did you like what's your favorite method of promotion? Like, say if you got some like a video coming out, a music video coming out, like how would you promote that video? I mean that video.
it's actually just shifted. I would say social media content though, like yeah, just content, like little snippets, little pieces of showing your art.
Like, at what age did you realize this was what you was gonna go? You wanted to go.
I'd say around that time I fell in love with it. So like 19, because once I did that, it wasn't too long after that when I started like or actually I would say I was probably 20, because I remember the exact moment. Like I was working at Walmart, uh, and I was on my way out because I like broke my thumb. So I was working at Walmart, broke my thumb, and when I broke my thumb, I was on leave, but I was able to like keep making money through shooting and stuff like that. So that's when it really became like, oh yeah, I can do this for real.
When it comes to film and movies and shit like that, like what was like something that you what was a movie that you watched or happened to come across that you can say kind of played a part and you coming, you feel me?
I would say somebody newer like I say Power, the series. That's one of the things that I watched. That I see how they shoot their shots, how the lighting and stuff is set up. I say movies like one of my favorite movies is Just Mercy. Um, Michael B. Jordan and I think Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I love that movie. How like they tell the story. It's about the picture, but it's more about like how they tell the story and like so I love the picture part of it, how it look, everything, but I also just love like storyline and stuff too, like just art in general, how you can tell a story through art. Everything else, I think it is very important, like the lighting, how it look and stuff, but uh, I think that side of it, like just the story part of it, is like what I love the most. And like Tubi movies, where the quality not necessarily that good, but keep watching it because of the story. Like I want to see what's gonna happen next. So all that stuff matter too. I definitely like love the quality and stuff, but it's definitely like the story is what keep me.
I always wanted to ask like somebody in a film, like, what do you think about Black Chicago be like?
I love it. I personally don't watch it. I think because I got lost in the series, I think that's the only reason I don't watch it because I couldn't keep up. But I love it though. Like I be seeing it somewhat. I see it sometimes, but I love it because I love like what corporate doing. You know, like what he doing. It's innovative. It's different.
That's like, well, like when I was asking you like what you like in the beginning, that's like I'm trying to, create something like that through a
Yeah,
podcast type shit. I'm
yeah,
trying to bring us to the light, basically.
yeah.
So we overlook and shit. I don't like it. So we talked about, what films you like, what films made you wanna go farther, but what actually inspired you to become a cinematographer?
I'll say just the art. I love art. Grew up in music, so I don't know. It's like before picking up a camera, I never thought about picking up no camera. But when I did it, I was just able to see that I can basically do this on the other side, like on a different whole other side other than rapping. I can, be an artist behind the camera as well. So when I saw how I can just put stuff together, and like capture moments, that's what made me want to do it.
So you would say you mostly is who inspired you, like
Yeah,
your journey.
yeah, I would say so. 'Cause as far as like music, I had people around me doing it. As far as photography and stuff, it really I ain't see none that made me like want to pick it up. It was just me trying to further my music career, and that's why I bought a camera, and that's what made me want to further it. So after I got into it, of course, I started seeing people, meeting people, and getting inspired. But just starting off, it was just me just trying to do something.
All right, so can you walk us through like the creative processes when you starting like a new project?
So it depends on like what kind of project, but I'll go like for a music video, I listen to the song, and I just sit with it and like see I like see stuff, like see certain things I see for the video, and then come up with the treatment. So I'll put different pictures together, different inspirations. Um and that's pretty much it for like a music video. Um I do a lot of like events too. For that, I just let it come to me. I just show up, or I try to scout. So I try to scout the location, see what it's like if it's a grand entrance or something like that. If I want to get a drone shot, but other than that, I just go in and just shoot. But for like production stuff, like music videos and stuff, I basically just feel it. Even when it's like not necessarily a music video, it's like commercial or something. I gotta hear a song for it first or something like that, just to see like it's gonna be slow pace, fast pace, something like that. But for the most part, I like to do a lot of stuff on the fly, but it's better to have something to go off of too.
So you would say mostly you like a visual or sound learner.
Yeah,
You gotta,
for sure. Even like in school,
yeah.
I was always like an audio learner. In church, I don't take notes. I record because I'm like even over the media team in the church, so I listen back to audio. That's how I learn stuff.
In moments of self doubt, like how do you get over the moments when you self doubt yourself?
I say first, uh, read my Bible. That's number one, like for sure. I'll say that for sure. Then I have to like even like on the same note, like listening to prophetic words, stuff like that. Going back, rewatching my work and just affirming myself, but then having people around me that affirm me too. Like my wife, she'll affirm me. My kids will too. So just stuff like that. But I'd say number one is just definitely being grounded in the word, like reading the Bible.
Man, you can't do nothing without the word, man. I'm telling you. So
Sure.
how do you stay up to date with all these new methods and AI and all this little stuff coming out.
Yeah, I'll say no, it ain't as advanced, so it don't really get in my way. But I actually just started getting into it, like using it as a tool. But like even with that, so when I try to use it to do some crazy like advanced type stuff, it don't really do too well. So it ain't like it can come up with it. Like when you see AI videos on the internet, you can see certain stuff fake. Some of it be cool, some of it look good, but for the most part, you can't get the same thing. Even like lip movement, like the real, it look fake. But I use it now like as a tool. So, and I just got into like using it as a tool. So, um, I see it as helpful right now. I actually can't see it. I don't know though, because I can't see in the future. But I don't see it. Like taking cinematographers' jobs and stuff like that, photographers and stuff. It's because people like to be in front of a camera. People like to take pictures. Um, yeah, I don't see it going
If
too
you
crazy.
if you can like work with anybody shooting a music video, a movie, shit, like if you can work with anybody, who would it be?
Yeah, so I would say I wouldn't say a specific person because, like I said, I'm in it more for like the story, the idea. So I would just say anybody who like really like we say an artist. I would say somebody who really serious about their craft, who can really. Um, I I'll put it this way: I wouldn't say a artist. I say a specific song. Like if a song make me really think like deep, and I can see a whole video behind it. That's what I want to shoot. It don't matter who sung it, who who did what. So um, but yeah, I would just say anybody that I can like really be creative and shoot how I like to shoot with.
So like in the Power universe, out of all the shows, which one would you rather been the one to shoot?
The original for sure.
I knew you were gonna
Yeah,
say you gotta be over you over 27.
yeah. I'm 27. No, I just turned 28, so I just forgot.
Yeah, I know you had to be over 25 or something like
Yeah,
that. All right, so looking back at your career, what would you say you're the most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of just the growth. Like even as far as like how it helped me to grow as a human being, because like I'm an entrepreneur, not just a cinematographer. Like, but yeah, I would just say that and specific like because cinematography is problem solving. It's like 90% problem solving. That's what people don't really know about it. They think it's all the technical stuff. When you learn that, you learn that. But when you show up on the shoot and you forget some or like some you keep having problems that you got to solve, that's what you really learn from. So and then dealing with people, because dealing with people is something you can't escape. It's something everybody got to do. So I say like the life lessons like it taught me.
Do you have like any special events or promos or anything that you got coming up?
I would say me and my wife, my wife do dreads. So me and my wife actually would just brainstorming some ideas, like a bundle where her clients can get like a discounted photo shoot, something like that. That's in the works. But other than that, I'd just say um, check out the website mightypictures.com, and then book book for your business. Get some content.
I got
For sure. But yeah, I just say just check out the work. If you need some video content for your brand, business, family pictures, whatever, book us, mightypictures.com.
If you can leave our listeners with a piece of advice or pieces or anything you want to tell the people, like what would it be?
I would say do what you love to do. But I gotta give a disclaimer, like definitely if it's in your purpose, if it's what God called you to do, don't just because a lot of people doing stuff just a waste of time. But so the reason I say that is because I just recently had to get a job. I was working for 6 months, and honestly, like it was the worst time of my life. I hated it. Like I cried at work. I hated it. So I would just say like if you doing something, we in America, like take advantage of it, do it. It's ways to make money out here. Um, don't be stuck doing something you don't like to do. Some people got to work a job. Because without those people, the world would be running. So some people got to do it, but like if you feel like how I felt like at work, miserable every day, you feel me? Just go after what you love. Learn, learn from your losses. Keep progressing. Um, but for real, just find a way to do what you love to do, because it ain't no life to live to be working for somebody else when that's not for you.
So I just want to let you know that, man, I appreciate everything that y'all do. From the movies to the video shoots to the photo shoots, man. You'll be seeing me very soon because I got I got a whole bunch of shit in my head cooking up, but man, y'all the heroes. But with that being said, I don't let nobody get up out of here. Now, I want you to try this out, but that's for you. You can go ahead. I gotta see if it's cause I ain't know it was that small. You feel me? So when I got it, I'm like, that's the back part. I think. Owner of HQ Chicago, CVO Films.
What's the word, my boy?
What's the word? How you feeling, my boy?
Pretty good. Appreciate you for having me.
So, you got anything to say to the people before we get started?
Fix your credit first.
I need you to tell me that because I need that.
Man,
right?
everybody.
Tell the people a bit about yourself, and what do you do?
So, I am a full-fledged entrepreneur, and I am a full-fledged videographer, photographer, cinematographer. I own multiple businesses. I built a production company, production studio, and I also dabble into the credit space, which is kind of like my main thing right now that really elevated my game as far as the financial wealth side and really to get into the 1% mindset instead of being where the consumers are at. And I'm also trying to teach people that same way too, because I probably did everything a videographer and photographer would want to do for real. So I'm trying to reach different outlooks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, and I'm on that same thing because I started with the clothes, then you feel me. I went to the podcast.
I love
Now I don't want to say too much.
yeah. You don't want you never want to give them everything that you about to do.
How has your personal background shaped the stories that you tell?
As far as through like my filming,
Your film.
With me, I always loved music. Growing up as a kid, my mom like literally driving around with me in the car. I'm always listening to literally the old school, to Jay-Z, Ja Rule, 50, everybody. I just growing up loved hip hop. And then when I seen these videos, I'm seeing the big time do it. Their videos were always like cinematic. They were clean. They were raw. They were exclusive. And then when I started becoming a videographer and I started trying to have my own style, I'm looking at Chicago and the videographers that were kind of coming up in the running guns, and I'm like, man, this shit look the same. There's no cinematic to it. There was no style. There was only a few people that were doing it. My guy Diamond was doing it. Cole was obviously doing it, but it was this way when Aze, Laka. So if you weren't getting with them, it was kind of like you was getting little handshake videos. So I wanted to really do something different and really put a cinematic and film look to my projects to make me different and solidify a name as, oh, when you go to me, you know it's not gonna be this handshake shit. No, we're gonna shoot a real movie to the point where it can be one of the best, you know what I'm saying, looking videos out there.
Do you feel like you made a change in the city?
Yeah, I definitely did as far as the videographer standpoint. Because when I started and when we was like really pushing, if you weren't the names I just mentioned, you were 99% going to me or Diamond Visuals, and we were the ones that was really saucing up the city for real. And we kind of paved the way for a lot of these other videographers. I always hear people coming like, bro, like I fuck with the shit, man. Like I then there started because of you, man. I want to learn. I want to do this, that, and it's crazy. It's surreal to see. Shit, I've been doing it for probably over 10 years now, and I still feel young. I'm 27, and I've been doing it since I've been starting with the camera since I was 16, probably. So I was definitely, I call myself a little old head or like like a mentor in the film space.
Because I'm not no old head, and I'm 28. So
just in the, like I said, in the
you
film
ain't
space, in
no
the
old
creative
head
heaven,
at
I did it all, like, man, movies to commercials to music videos to podcasts to documentaries to being on set, off set, flying around the world to shoot. Like I done damn near been to all 50 states to almost shoot. Like I'm telling you, I didn't did it all, and it's like I always can learn, I always can elevate. That's why I built the production team now, because I was doing it all myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely trying to pave the way for everybody, all the just creatives.
So like, have you ever worked with any clothing brands?
I have. I did one a very long time ago. My first one, it was a guy that I met that went to like a rival high school of mine. His brand was like Kosaji or some shit like that. We did a whole like photo shoot for that, filmed that, and then I did another one. I want to say 3 years ago, and I just was like doing photo shoots. It's as far as make sure I'm capturing all their gear and everything.
What
So
does a typical day look like for you?
now, honestly, it varies. Now I have a son, so there's times I'll be having him, and I'm just usually at the house, or the days where I have a little more free time, a babysitter or anything where I can have, and I have time away from him. Man, um, still probably at the house. I mean, getting on my computer. I'm always on my computer checking in on clients, checking in with my team, with my partner, my mentor. Literally, I'm always thinking. My mind's always running. I'm listening to podcasts and ebooks sometimes. If I get some downtimes, I'll probably play the game a little bit just to stimulate the brain. But man, I'm always doing so much. I'm trying to have meetings, different ideas. When you run multiple companies, every day almost is a different day. So, and then I also have a son, so I gotta like cut time for him, and also everything I got going on. So me with the people that I trust right now.
Question though.
Yep.
What was the most strangest and weirdest film that you ever?
Film? Oh man, easy. It's a video. This actually this is funny. This is the video I feel like that put me on to like people to understand that I was becoming a cinematographer now. It's called DJ Zombie. Um, Literally half of the video is literally like a short film, and it's all weird and like creepy, scary. People was like, he opened the door, got some dude with a mask playing with some dolls, lights flashing, and when everyone's seen it, they're like, bro, that shit looks like a fucking movie. Like, holy shit. And then the other half is that was a lit, music video, and we did it all in the mansion. So that was like probably like one of the craziest, like weirdest videos I've ever done. But it was also probably the dopest. And if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't be
What
around that today.
film were you the most proudest of?
Oh shit.
Film or project?
Film project. I mean, I'm proud of a lot of my projects. One of them I'm really proud of is one I have with my artist J.I. Honcho. Damn, I'm drawing a blank on it. It's my favorite video. I'm drawing a blank on the video. The name. Oh man. Oh, In My Feelings. That's what it is. I It was a time where a lot of videographers were again on some more of the hood stuff, running gun stuff, and I had like a little point to prove, like, because I didn't shoot a video. I probably didn't shoot a video probably for a year or something. I wasn't shooting. I started focusing on my business
that video.
to show, like, since I haven't been filming, I still got it. I'm still the best at this shit. You know, because I seen a lot of videographers come up and doing and this and that. I'm like, man, y'all don't know what a video is. Y'all don't know what a real music video is. So we did that when I directed it. The whole thing came up with the whole idea. Everything in there was all me, literally down to there's a couple kissing in there. I had to get a couple, you know, down to the crib, the car that was in there, everything, the effects, the whole nine. So I'm really proud of that one. I'm proud of being about part of the movie Primary Position with Hymno Carlito. Literally 12 days of shooting, even going to Florida and getting some work done, even shooting a music video out there. I think every video I do with Hypno is a blessing. And Lady XO is one of them too. We got a video. She actually has my most viewed video at like almost 30.
All right, so
Oh shit!
what
You seen that? Have you seen that? Oh dang! Oh, look at that.
that we on?
Okay.
But I got a question though.
Okay, what's up?
What inspired you to start your own company?
Honestly, it was what we wanted. I've been wanting to start a company for a while. So before, when our first company was actually made, it was a group effort.
Mhm.
Literally, it was a nice big team. There was a team of like 10 of us. I had my cousins, my brothers in it, because we felt like we had everything Chicago and the artists needed as far as the entertainment company. We had graphic designers, videographers, producers, artists, the whole fucking nine. And we had one of my close friends, Nick. He was literally a CFO of a fucking plumbing company, and he made fucking millions and he was rich off Bitcoin because he played video games, and it for some reason he just had like millions of dollars in Bitcoin now. We had a solid ass team, so we felt like there was something missing in Chicago that we could bring. When that fell, and I kind of stepped away and I started focusing on myself, and then I started building the companies that I felt that I could really take to where they needed to be. When I started doing that, what inspired me was one, the other people I was watching, you know, the people that I didn't listen to podcasts. My mentor inspired me. The people I want to be like, act like, sound like, walk like, talk like inspired me. So I just try to be like them, and then gonna get it going. The 1%, the 1% of the 1% inspired me. So that's where I'm gonna want to be.
So what I wanted to speak to you, what I wanted to bring to you to get your idea, to get your advice. I have a new.
Yeah, because that's different. You're bringing something different. You're bringing something that no one else is doing. You know what I'm saying? When you feed the public something that's unknown and that's different, you are now the trendsetter. There probably is. Everything's been done once, so there probably is something like that. There probably is someone that came up with the idea, but there's no one that's doing it here. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that would be dope as hell.
How does your personal relationships play like a factor in your work, the work that you do, as the filming, the editing? You feel me?
Going to a little deeper, like my personal relationships,
like the people that you work with. Like, do they become do they become closer to you?
Oh yeah,
or do you be
the people the people I'm trying to have around me, you know, gotta damn near think like me, walk like me, talk like me. Like I want everyone around me to be on the same type of level, because if I'm at a certain level and my people's not, then how the fuck do I look? You know what I'm saying? So I exhaust everything I got, every connection I got. Money, I don't care, because I know what the hell I'm building for. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm doing that other people are not doing, that I know I will fucking eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not touching me. So I just want my people around me to be straight. Right now, I'm looking for people to help in my production studio. Got a 3,000 square feet production studio that I have a situation that's taking me away from it right now. I'm focusing on some other things. I still own it. I'm still controlling everything, but excuse me, I need just a little bit more structure sound in there. We are rebuilding the team again. and just making it stronger and better as a whole. So if a creative, photographer, videographer, podcast person, anyone that's a creative graphic designer, I don't give a shit. If you want to be in this type of realm, I have a place for you. Now, as far as any other business side, then it's kind of like anybody that wants to lock in with me in any other businesses I have got going on. It's a deeper level than that. You know, it kind of like, what is your expertise? What can you do that is going to benefit me, and then what can I do to benefit you? You know, and if it's everything's mutual, then it's always work. But that's a longer story.
Like this. Anybody in the audience got a question?
When it comes to doing music videos and the music that you're working with, is there anything that you turned down?
Yes and no. Now before I didn't. Before you would have seen me turn down shit. I don't care if it was ass or not. You could have been rapping about assholes. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's also like how I look at it. It wasn't like I was money hungry or anything like that. I look at it like this: who am I to tell you no about your dream? You want to be an artist. If you rapping about something and you feel like that's what you want your visual about, just because it's ass and I think it's ass, why, you still want a music video? You still want, so I'm gonna make my music video raw as hell. My video's gonna be better than your song. That's how it's gonna be. And if you go to my YouTube channel, there are songs like that. I'm not gonna tell you which ones, but there are some crazy ass songs that are fucking horrendous on my channel.
Let me ask you though, bro.
What's up?
What do you want your legacy to be? Not just in film, but in life.
What I want my legacy to be is that I was loving, loyal, and respectful at all times and everything. I want to leave. I want to be known as someone who left the path for everyone that was around me, not just my siblings, my son, my family, but the real people I bear arms with. So if I leave, they all still get something. Like I paved the way for something where they can still continue to do something. And you had a question?
Yeah, which was those videos on YouTube?
Which was the videos on YouTube? I couldn't tell you. Nope, I can't name one. I can't name one. I can't. Go look. Just go look. It's like 300 videos, 400 videos on there. Just scroll down. Oh man.
All right. So looking ahead in the future, what excites you the most, creatively, personally?
Creatively, what excites me the most is the production unit that I'm building. It's dope to teach, what I do and what I've loved, and to see the right people pick up on it and put it where it needs to be, and then also continue to learn. You know what I'm saying? Continue to build. So not only am I building the company myself, we're all building it as a whole. You feel me? I want to be able to continuously shoot almost anything. I want my unit to be able to shoot a movie, podcast, a music video all in the same fucking day. Literally, bro, we can go I can send one guy to New York, and then we go to Cali, and then we're in Florida doing something.
That's
I want that shit to be.
I want to be on. I want to be around all business. If you ain't doing no type of business, no type of content creation, like, stay over there. Yeah, that's not what I'm on. You know what I'm on.
100%. And then personally, I just want to create generational wealth for me and my family. That's the only personal goal I got. That's the only one I set for the rest of my life. That's the only one personal goal I got. If I don't achieve that, then I ain't live my life right.
I got a question for you. Like, out of all the people, it's a lot of people trying to go into film, trying to go into music. Out of all of those people, like, what advice would you give out being like a veteran in the game?
Be creative. Don't be scared to do anything. When you're creative and you're really trying to do something in the film, damn, little sweat. Nothing's wrong. Try effects, do something different. Why do you think Cole Bennett is where he is? Because he was doing the different shit. Being a creative is your mind. Use your mind. Use your creativity. No one can tell you no. That shit is never wrong. Someone has an opinion. They may not like it, but someone does. There's millions and billions of people here. So don't be afraid to do something different. Get every angle, get every shot, shoot more. Because the more you have, the better. If you have less, you're gonna be fucking stuck. You can be like, man, I've edited footage where I'm like, damn, I got 2 performance scenes, a green screen, and a goddamn shot at the lake, and I had to make something happen. And I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So the more you have, the better. If it's less, you're gonna start pulling out your ass to try to figure out how to be creative, and it's gonna be worse on your part. So always shoot more, always capture more.
What could the people get in touch with you, or how could the people get in touch with you?
Shit is pretty easy. My Instagram, CVO Films, or Delete King CVO, or even on HQ Chicago. That's pretty much where. Usually, I got a link consultation on my Delete King CVO where you literally you book a whole calendar call with me. We talk for a whole 20 to 30 minutes, and we talk about financial shit. We talk about getting money. So if you're gonna hop on that call, don't waste my time. But you can literally get on my line, get on a literal calendar to have a conversation with me. So if you want to do that, you go to Delete King CVO, and we can hop on a call. And then also school.com/850. You can reach me on there too. That's where every Wednesday I do a mentorship, a Zoom meeting for a class. We have like 200 people in the group right now. It's a monthly subscription. So if you want to talk to me and other entrepreneurs, millionaires, we be having come on the whole nine. Wednesday 7:30 on school.skool.com/850. You can literally talk to me and my mentor, my partner, my bro, literally on Zoom, face to face, ask questions, the whole nine. We're here for you.
I want to thank bro for coming on this show. Not only I want to thank him for coming on, but the future that I was telling y'all about is, I ain't gonna say too much, but I want to thank bro for coming on, and y'all know what time it is. I don't let nobody get up out of here without giving some. So, let me tell you something. Look, here you go, bro.
Oh, damn. Okay, hell yeah, we fucking get more content.
I was looking at you on
always.
I was looking at one of your little snaps. I mean, not snap. What you call it?
The reels. Live, okay.
Lives on Instagram, and I'm looking at you on the mic. I'm like, I'm going to get bro a little wireless mark.
Hell yeah, nah, bro. That is love. I appreciate that.
You good?
Nah, hell yeah. And we using this today. We make content. We gonna talk about this credit. Nah, bro. That's bro. Again, no, hell yeah, bro. That's love. I appreciate that.
I just want to thank you for coming on, bro.
No, I appreciate you for having me, for real. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't type in for season 3, y'all, I can't tell y'all
but
shit.
Y'all don't know what's what's coming. Y'all don't know if it's season 3. Y'all don't know what it is. But
how's your experience on the Well podcast?
Man, this shit was dope, bro. I really love giving game, talking with knowledgeable and accessible people, you know what I'm saying? My boy's doing a really good thing. His clothing brand's about to be dope. He got great ideas, and I love what he's doing. I'm ready to see season 3. Obviously, he's already on season 2, so his man is putting in fucking work. So I love to see that, and I respect that, and I'm always supportive of that. So,
yeah, we were about to have you on there, yeah.
I appreciate y'all, for real. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Bet.